Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters.
I'm from the city of set, rapping silver and black. Word of honcho, give me the strap. The realest is back. Stupid chop with some silly attached. Eye for an eye, fuck it man, give me a patch. I'm a Raider, Oakland, LA, Vegas, Jalen, Kenyon, Jacobs, Regis. Man, bread, dog, we litty. The shine with the speed, Edwards with the 50-50. Yeah, this that silver and black field. Abram in the box, I'm Merrick in the backfield.
Yo. Shout out to everybody already here in the comments section. Welcome to the latest installment of Coffee and Convo. I am your host, Graphk Raider. Shout out to all my people already in the building. Make sure you wipe them feet on the way in, man. You already know what that means. Get them thumbs up, man. Get them thumbs up. Get them likes up. And hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel yet. Also, if you want to become a member of the channel, hit the link up top. I pinned it up there. You guys, do not trip. Nate Hobbs is not in trouble. It's not that serious. I seen some stuff on Instagram that I didn't like. And I was like, you know what, man? I don't know if he did it for this reason or this reason. I just know that, as athletes, right? Millionaires, you just went through two situations with driving and blah, blah, blah. Don't put yourself in a situation, man, where the light's going to be on you. You know what I mean? And your teammates may look at you a different way. You know what I mean? We'll get right into that. I'm gonna let at least 100 people get in the chat, and we're definitely going to talk about it. But I'm pumping the brakes, you guys. I actually uploaded a video on it, and then I deleted it. That's how serious it is. It's really not that serious. I just don't like smirkish things. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Nate Hobbs. Love him. That's my corner. But at the end of the day, man, all right, we'll get straight to it. Man. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Everybody like, what the fuck happened with him? It's not that big of a deal, man. Let me show you this video that I did. Hold on real quick. All right, right here, man. Instagram, Pro Football Focus, PFF. Dropped a post. Hypothetical trades, right? Hypothetical trades. They talked about DC getting traded to Pittsburgh. So here we go. There's a little video, right? Aaron Rodgers, hypothetical trade. Calvin Ridley, he just got right here. Hypothetical trade. 2 first rounders and a third. Boom, right? Go to like button. Nate Hobbs hit like on it, right? He hit like on it. So he's paying attention to things that are, let's just say this. Derek Carr is very, I don't want to say emotional. I just seen today Paul Gutierrez on Twitter. He blocked him because he talked about, a hypothetical trade, right? And out of nowhere, boom. You know what I'm saying? He put that. Bro, I thought about that, right? I thought about that. But why would you be happy if Aaron Rodgers is getting traded to the AFC West? And not just that, how do you not look at the whole entire post knowing that something that one of your own teammates could be in there, right? It could have been an accident. You're right, Gibby. It could have been an accident. It could have been. All I'm saying is you got to be smarter, man. You're an athlete. You're in the public eye now. Make sure you know what you're doing at all times. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't get me wrong. 2 first rounders and a third for DC. Hey, man, shit. I damn near hit like on that shit too. Don't kill me, y'all. Don't kill me. I got my DC cape on today. Because I didn't want y'all to kill me for this. But you just got to be more careful, man. You got to be more careful. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's your team. That's your teammate. That's your quarterback. Just look through. If it was the Aaron Rodgers situation or the Calvin Ridley thing, I get it. But look through the whole thing. You know what I mean? Look through it all, because you're going to have to hear this shit. You're going to have to hear this shit, man. You know what I mean? So shout out to our corner, Nate Hobbs. We tend to forget sometimes how young these guys are. You know what I'm saying? They're very young. Hobbs is dealing with his stuff in Vegas, dealing with the limelight that he's never had on him before, so I get it. But it was funny. I don't know if you guys seen that today. Paul Gutierrez got blocked by DC because he talked about a hypothetical trade. That shit is comedy. That's comedy, man. I feel like I haven't made it yet until I get blocked by DC. So I gotta put some more work in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Derek Carr. That's my quarterback. Today, you guys, Davante Adams watch. We all know today is the franchise tag deadline. So we're looking at 4:00 Eastern time, I believe. Green Bay has until that point to put the franchise tag on the star wide receiver. I know that they're still trying to work out this highest paid quarterback contract situation with Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if that's going to happen. There's so many rumors year in and year out about A-Rod wanting to go to the Raiders, wanting to go to the Niners, wanting to go to the Titans now, wanting to go to the Broncos, the Steelers. I mean, the list goes on. You just never know what the hell Aaron Rodgers wants to do in terms of football, right? But what do you guys think today, man? Let's be honest. Davante can get the franchise tag and still get traded. So do not think for one instance that if Davante Adams gets the franchise tag where they're only paying him, I believe, $19-20 million this year, he's definitely worth way more than that. I do not think he'll play on that. And then they have until July, I believe, to get an extension done. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if Green Bay can pass up on the franchise tag. They maybe give it to him and then say, look, we're just going to work on this extension. But I still don't have any idea how they make that work. I don't know how they make it work. At this point, you guys watching New Orleans, watching the Rams, salary cap definitely is a myth at this point. If Green Bay can swing keeping Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams with Jair Alexander under contract and all these other guys under contract, I'd be fucking shocked. I know they're getting rid of I think about the release Zadarius Smith. That's going to free up some money. But yeah, man, what do you guys think about it? Today is the day we get to watch and see what happens with Davante Adams. Because if for some strange, weird, just way that they don't put the franchise tag on him, you guys, Davante Adams may be a Raider, man. Maybe a Raider. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Shout out to everybody in the comment section, man. Appreciate you guys for being here. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. Shout out to everybody, man. Let's get them. Hey, this is a Coffee and Convo. This is y'all's show, man. So get them questions in, get them comments in. I'm definitely gonna put them up on the screen. Let's talk some Raiders football today. I just dropped a video, you guys, on the 5th year options. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see that yet. They were just released. Cleveland Furrow, I believe, $11.5 million. Yeah, you can walk with all that, bro. We're not going to pay that. These do have to be paid, I believe, by May 2nd, May 5th, one of those dates. So there's only a few weeks for them to get them right. So we'll know their fate here soon. Josh Jacobs, $8.3 million. Would you guys want to pay Josh Jacobs $8.3 million? I know we're going to have more money next year and more money the following, but that makes him a top 10 paid running back in this league. Do you guys want to do that? Me personally, I would try and trade Josh Jacobs. If you can't, I let him walk. And Jonathan Abram, I believe, is 7.9. That's his 5th year option. All former first rounders, you guys. I'm letting Jonathan Abram walk as well. I do believe that Patrick Graham will make Jonathan Abram look the best he ever has looked. He'll play him closer to the line of scrimmage. He'll play him like Jabril Peppers. Peppers can cover, though. He's a better cover guy. But I think that Patrick Graham will get the best out of Jonathan Abram, but I'm still letting him walk. I'm not paying him nowhere near $8 million. What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? I'm letting them all walk, to be honest. I'm just being real. I get that changes things, but we get one more year out of all three of these guys, you guys. They're not walking this year. We get one more year out of them, and then gone. All three can get declined. Sean, this is facts. This is facts. This is facts. This is facts. Out here, nothing crazy. I just talked about it. If you get a chance to, go back and watch the beginning of the video. But nothing crazy. He just hit like on a Instagram post that had Derek Carr getting traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers. So yeah, it's funny, man. Funny. He was injured all year. Bro, when is Josh Jacobs and Jonathan Abram not hurt? You know what I'm saying? Like, when are they not hurt? At some point, when are we going to realize we can't pay these guys top-notch money to play, to keep getting injured year in and year out? You know what I mean? Jonathan Abram hasn't played a full season yet. You know what I'm saying? Josh Jacobs hasn't either. So, I get it. We're Raider fans. We love our guys. You know what I'm saying? And these are homegrown guys that were drafted to us. You always want to see these guys stay with the Raiders. But at the end of the day, if it doesn't make sense, you know what I mean? You got to let them move on, man. You know what I mean? There's so many guys in this draft that you can go get that could potentially take Josh Jacobs' spot in the later rounds. You can go get Ty out of North Carolina. You can go get my guy, Pierre, maybe in the third or fourth round. You know what I'm saying? He's going to go pretty high. He had a great combine. You know what I'm saying? There's other running backs that you can get in this draft. I like Haskins out of Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So, look, there's some guys. There's definitely some guys. But I'm not paying Josh Jacobs $8 million. I'm just not. I'm not. If you guys haven't checked out that video yet, go check it out. Just dropped it on the channel. 5th-year option on all three guys. Clee, 11.5. Josh Jacobs, 8.3. Jonathan Abrams, 7.9. I definitely agree with you, Chuckles. And, I'm a fan of Kyron Williams. You know what I'm saying? Notre Dame guy. I think he will drop in this draft a little bit. I had him going in the earlier rounds originally. You know what I'm saying? But if he falls, I definitely can see that. Thor, this is facts. Best ability is availability. Shout out to my big bro. Trade them, simple. You're not going to be able to trade Clee because no one's going to take that contract unless he balls out this year and he just goes and gets a contract somewhere else, which I can see. I'm going to be honest. I still have faith in Cleveland Furrow. Abram needs to be proven to stay healthy, and Josh Jacobs needs to do the same thing. But if anybody gets the 5th-year option, it's going to be Josh Jacobs. That's it. It's going to be the 5th. That's it. That's the only guy that will get the 5th-year option if anyone gets it, in my eyes. I don't see how you give that to Abram or Clee. Tyler Missouri boy. I like him as well, Robert. Definitely nice. Definitely can come in and do the same thing. Let me see. Could Raiders trade up slightly to get Lloyd ahead of Philly? White Tyson, you know what's crazy, man? I'm seeing a lot of mock drafts where Philly, instead of getting Devin Lloyd, they go get Nakobe Dean. So that would be a perfect scenario, right? If Devin Lloyd out of Utah fell to us at 22, take him. But I'm seeing Nakobe Dean going to Philly in a lot of mock drafts. I wouldn't be shocked. A lot of people like to go for proven winners, right? Nakobe Dean played for a dominant defensive system in Georgia, a national champion. It makes sense. You know what I mean? This is the Mike Mayock way of drafting, right? You go get Cleveland Furrow. You go get, Hunter Renfrow. Thank God that worked out. You know what I mean? You go get Mullen. You go get proven winners from proven schools. I can see Philly doing the same thing and going to get Nakobe Dean. I don't know if that will work out for him because I think Lloyd is definitely going to be the better player. But please get Nakobe Dean and leave us with Devin Lloyd. I'd be cool with that because I still think that Jordan Davis would be off the board by that time. Renfrow extension this year. I definitely think it's going to happen, Pyro. I think Renfrow's extension is going to be a lot easier than anyone else's. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's be honest. Max Crosby is anywhere from $20 to $30 million type shit. Like, it can really get up to that point because of market value, right? BC is anywhere from 30 to 40 million. That's a little more difficult. when you're paying someone like Renfrow 10, maybe to $12 million, somewhere in that range, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier. So I definitely think Renfrow's extension will get done at some point this year. Tony, I definitely did a video on this as well, brother. I think that this would be a beautiful move for us. Aurora, Devin definitely had a horrible combine. Definitely. So if he drops to 22, I'm cool with that. But Kyle Van Noy, I would definitely bring him in. For those who don't know, the New England Patriots just cut their veteran linebacker. He's 30 years old. He'll be 31 this month, later in the month. I think the 26th or something like that. Last year, he had 5 sacks. He had, I think, 2 forced fumbles. He had an interception and a touchdown. I don't care what anybody says. That is still very, very productive at 30 years old. So would it be funny if New England went and drafted, if they went and got Devin Lloyd, if he fell to them and then we got Kyle Van Noy, that'd be hilarious. But I think we need a young linebacker at this point, right? We still got Devine Diablo, don't get me wrong, young, second-year guy. But I want another proven young linebacker. Chad Muma's still my guy in the second round. That's my guy. If my draft board falls perfectly, I get Jordan Davis in the first, I get Chad Muma in the second, and then I go get a wide receiver. Like I'm hoping that Pickens falls to the third. I don't see that happening. He's had an injury history as well at Georgia. It's not been proven to stay healthy. But if Pickens or Mechie, Robinson out of Kentucky, Wan'Dale Robinson falls, you know what I mean? There's going to be somebody that even maybe my boy David Bell out of Purdue may even fall to the third. So we get a wide receiver in the third, Chad Moom in the second, Jordan Davis in the first. That would be my perfect draft. But Kyle Van Noy, definitely. I'm hoping we bring him in. He's from Nevada, born in Reno. Bring him home. He played college ball at BYU, not too far. You know what I mean? So there you go. Bring him home. Come on. It makes sense, man. It makes sense. Ziegler went and got him last year when Miami cut him. You know what I mean? Why can't Ziegler go out and get him again? Let me see. Bro, so what happens is, right, they have I think it's an 8-day window. Rick Grimes, what's up, my brother? A 7-8 day window left where they can figure out how it'll be a $20 million hit if they franchise tag them. And then they have like a 7 or 8 day window where they have to figure out how to get under the cap to make it work. So one way or another, we're going to know what the hell is going on with Aaron Rodgers here in the next few days because, man, Aaron's not going to be there if Davante Adams isn't there. Davante Adams isn't going to be there if Aaron Rodgers isn't there. So Green Bay has a lot of work to be done. So they have a few days to figure out how to work that cap situation out. You know what I'm saying? EC, Van Noy's wife is from Utah, former Miss Utah. They'd be close to home. Talk that shit, EC. Kane, what's good with you, bro? D-Lo, what's popping, brother? Let me see. Watts, big bro. If we pass on studs on defense again in the first round, we're stupid. I agree. Watts, I agree. I definitely agree, man. I think if, Lloyd is there at 22, if Jordan Davis is there at 22, if somehow, some way Sauce Gardner fell, which he won't, you got to take those guys. You have to take them. You have to. Just don't reach, man. Don't reach. Don't go and reach in the first. If somebody's going to be there potentially in the second, don't reach, man. Don't. I'd rather, if anything, get the best talent available in the first. And if you have to trade up in the second or whatever you got to do it to get your man. But don't do nothing crazy where you reach in the first. Make sure you get a proven first-round talent that can move with this team for years to come. Because now you see what we're dealing with. The Cleveland Furrows of the world, the Jonathan Abram, the Josh Jacobs, all these fifth-year options coming up. And I think none of these guys should have been first-rounders. Not one of them. Not one of them. Let's be honest. Josh Jacobs, great running back. Talent-wise, he should have been probably gone in the third or fourth round. He was not a first-round talent. He wasn't. And I always say this, and some people don't agree with me on this, only bad teams draft running backs in the first round. I'm sorry. And when we got Josh Jacobs, we're a bad team. Simple and plain. What do you think about McDuffie? I like McDuffie. I wouldn't get him in the first, but I like Trent McDuffie. Frank, I'm hoping. I'm hoping, brother. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Well, bro, what I meant was a reach. You know what I'm saying? A reach. He was not supposed to be there. He shouldn't have been off the board at that point, right? Jonathan Abram, first round talent. I thought he was going to go in the second. In that draft, I had him going in the second round. I don't see him being a first round guy. And now you look at Klee right now, up to this point, he should have been at maybe at best a late 20s in that first round. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Hold on real quick. Bro, has that worked out for him? Has that worked out for him? I don't think, don't get me wrong. You know, the Chiefs, there's certain teams, right? There's certain teams. If you're the Jacksonville Jaguars and you go get a running back in the first round, like they did last year, right? After you got a great running back, undrafted, James Robinson the year before, you go get a running back out of Clemson in the first round. That's a terrible move. Josh Jacobs, terrible move. You know what I'm saying? Like why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? CEH is not a good player, bro. Like, I mean, he's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a good player. But why don't you build that defense up? Why don't you build that defense up? The only team I can see go get a running back that's a really good team this year in the first round, Buffalo. Buffalo needs a running back. If they went and got, I don't know who they can get in the first round, though. Look, this running back class is pretty heavy. You can get a good running back later on. But Buffalo can get a running back early. I feel like they may be a running back away, you know what I mean, from making a real deep run for years to come. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But bad teams usually draft running backs in the first round. I'm just saying. Look, we went and got Darren McFadden, bro. Darren McFadden. I like Devin Singletary, Eli, but he has not been shit in the NFL at this point. You know, then you get certain people. You get Dalvin Cook. You know what I mean? But we can keep doing this. Like what have they done? What has their teams done? We could have drafted, man, bro. Brian Burns is fire. Brian Burns has been a baller for Carolina. Tony, I like the chance. I mean, I like the idea of bringing in Russell Gage from the Atlanta Falcons. But we need a number one, man. I'm tired of bringing these kind of guys in, right? Like Russell Gage is nice. But Atlanta's not going to allow him to walk anyway. With Calvin Ridley sitting for a year because he was out here, you know what I mean, betting and shit, they're going to keep him. They're going to keep him. They'll probably overpay him at this point. They can't afford to lose another receiver. You know what I mean? They'll pay him. They'll pay him. Russell Gage ain't going to go anywhere. Running backs get hurt. Watch facts. Chuck says, Doc, so if we end up with Chark instead of Adams, how do you feel about adding Christian Kirk or Will Fuller to our wide receiver room and go get like a Watson or Pickens in the second round? Air raid offense, laugh out loud. Well, Christian Kirk did have that air raid offense in college, I believe at Texas Tech, right? I'm all for bringing in DJ Chark if he's going to be our number two guy. If he's going to be our number two guy, I'm down for that. And then you go get your number one in the draft. I'm not going to pay two wide receivers, Chuck, in free agency. I'm just not going to do it. You go get Chark, Christian Kirk, or Will Fuller. Cool. Will Fuller can't stay healthy either, and he's always on fucking steroids and all kind of other shit. Yeah, there's always something going on with Will Fuller. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting one. If you go get DJ Chark, great. Then go get a Christian Watson. You know what I'm saying? Go get somebody, a Pickens. Go get one of these guys in the second or third round. I'm down for that. But don't get two receivers in free agency. You know what I mean? Because you're just overpaying at that point. Somebody's going to overpay Christian Kirk. He'll get $12 to $15 million. That's just how this world works. Somebody will pay him that kind of money. I think he'll get more close to 12. But Will Fuller will probably get a prove-it deal. I just, me personally, I'm not bringing him into Vegas. I'm not doing that. He'll get a 1-year prove it deal. Just look at Miami. He didn't play a lot last year. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, nah. One receiver in free agency, and then you go get 2 in the draft. Maybe 1 in the early rounds and then 1 undrafted. I'm down with that. Or maybe even 1 in the later rounds. I'm cool with that. Robinson and draft. Yep, there we go. There we go. Dash, my brother. Gang. Shout out to my boy, man. My boy Dash Resource. If you guys want to learn all this shit, Bitcoin and how investments, everything, make sure you guys go subscribe to my bro Dash Resource. He will definitely teach you guys the way if you want to get into the game with Bitcoin and all that good shit, man. My boy's an investment genius, man. Go rock with my boy Dash. Shout out to my brother. Sky Moore, D-Lo. I'm a big fan of Sky Moore. Like him a lot. Eli, that's my guy to go get in free agency. Gilmore's my guy. I know he had a down year last year, but I think he's still been to like 4 straight Pro Bowls. Gilmore to me can be a dog in this system. I'm bringing in Gilmore. I know everybody wants J.C. Jackson, but he wants to be the highest paid corner in the league. It doesn't make any sense. Bradbury, D-Lo would be my guy also if the Giants move on from him. If they cut him, I definitely look at James Bradbury. Definitely. This would be beautiful and touchable. Mechie and A-Rob, fire. I would love that. Mechie, when healthy, is a monster. Him and A-Rob together, man, bruh. That's a nice little duo right there. For those who don't know, because everybody keeps asking about Nate Hobbs, it's not that serious. Nate Hobbs hit the like button on Instagram. A PFF put up a hypothetical trade for DC to go to Pittsburgh, and Nate Hobbs hit the like button. Medwin, man, shout out to you. 2 6'4" wide receivers that won 4 threes would be nasty. Talk that shit, my brother Medwin. This is facts. Facts. Real shit. Shout out to Raiders for life. Packers agree with Rodgers. Oh, there we go. There we go. And then it's about to happen. It's about to happen. Shout out to Raiders for life. Breaking Aaron 4. Damn, they gave him 4 years. Bro, he's going to be like 98. So how does this work? Hold on, where's it at? I don't see it. Let me go to Twitter real quick, y'all. I don't see it. Hold on, let me see. Ian Rappaport. Packers and MVP quarterback Aaron Rodgers have agreed to a 4-year, $200 million, make him the highest paid player in NFL history. Sources say he gets a whopping $153 million guaranteed, and his cap number goes down. A monstrous commitment by Green Bay for years to come. Holy shit! Holy shit! So what do you do with Jordan Love? Like, what do you do with Jordan Love at this point? Like, why did you draft him? That is crazy, bruh. 4 years, $200 million. Holy shit. Hey, cool with me, brother. Cool with me. Keep him away from Denver. Derek Carr's price just went up. Damn it. Hey, that's the way of the world, man. Because if Davante stays, DC's price definitely goes up. Definitely goes up. Aaron Rodgers, $50 million a year, y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, look, at this point, I mean, he has to stay, right? Shout out to my brother O, man. Appreciate you, man. Good morning, King. Yeah, it looked like Davante. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. How are they going to make this work, though? Hold on. Let me see something. I'm going to check something out real quick. Hold on. Yeah, which now means Devante Adams will most likely return home. Fuck. Well, there you go, you guys. With A-Rod locked in for 4 years, 200 million. Holy shit. There's no, Hammer, there's no way, bro. There's no way that A-Rod agreed to 4 years. There's no way that A-Rod agreed to 4 years if Davante is not a part of the plan. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Davante will be a Packer. He'll be a Packer. Now, as a bargain, Green Bay is going to be like the Saints in 2 years. Facts. Facts, my brother. Shout out to my brother Wasted, man. A-Rob price just skyrocketed, you guys. Allen Robinson's value just skyrocketed. Allen Robinson is getting $22 million now. It's just real shit. He went from 17 mil to probably getting $3 to $5 extra million immediately. Because look, Davante Adams will be a Packer, you guys. I promise you, that was a part of A-Rod's deal. There's no way that they allow him. There's no way. Damn, man. Hey, the wide receiver class, man. That price may go up too. He says Stafford's licking his chops too. Shark is our guy. I told y'all he has number one talent. He just needs. I don't think he's number one. I don't think he's the number one guy though. Wasted. I don't, bro. I don't. Can't. He's not proven to stay healthy. He was a number 2 guy, but I think even at LSU. You know what I mean? Like, I want Allen Robinson, but I can see Chark coming in and being a Raider. It makes sense. It makes sense. I just don't think he's a number 1. If you bring in Chark, you're bringing him in as a number 2. Simple and plain. You go get your number 1 in the draft. They still have to pay Zaire Alexander. That's my guy, bro. Jair, that's my guy. Bringing Allen Robinson and Charlton Davis. It was Carlton. He about to walk. So they look like they just franchise tagged Godwin. So let me see. Wait, Pat McAfee is saying the 4-year, $20 million is not accurate. No, they're going to franchise tag Davante Adams for the meantime, and then they're going to extend him. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. That's crazy, bro. 4 million, 4 year of 200 million. Bro, that's crazy. He definitely got the bag. Shout out to A-Rod. Shout out to A-Rod. Chico's finest. Shout out to A-Rod. Let me see. I'm going to see what Pat McAfee said. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on real quick, y'all. Pat. Return to the agreement. There's no deal in place currently, but there is said to be a cap-friendly deal on the way. Retirement was a real consideration, and in the end, he is back with the pack. News of a 4-year, $200 million deal is not accurate, according to my sources. Huh. Yeah, his source is Aaron Rodgers. These players really getting out of hand. 40 million isn't enough. I don't know if I can do this anymore. I need 50 million. Facts, Ray. This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. Y'all ever think about that shit, man? Like, we out here playing with funny money, man. These guys are out here getting 40, 50 million dollars a year, man. Shit. Motherfuckers out here is happy to get $500 a week type shit. Like, God damn, bro. I get back-to-back MVP. I get it. But, dog, shit, bro. You give me $120,000 contract guaranteed, I'm going to go out there and break my neck. Fuck it. That's crazy, bro. Are we paying $7 a gallon in gas, bro? That shit is crazy. Holy shit. Well, you guys, we got to play the waiting game and see what's going on with Davante. I want to see how Green Bay works this. I want to see how they do this. I want to see how they play this, because I want to know how you free up enough money in order to bring back Davante Adams when you're still over the cap. You're over the cap by a large figure. I don't know how they do this. Rodgers really putting his toe on camera, lying about a COVID test and complains about his and gets 50 mil a year. Shit, crazy, Ray. Crazy, bro. Foxdale, facts. Probably two of them. Eli, I am too. But this is the thing, right? DC is going to want more money if Davante doesn't come over. Simple and plain. Every time, Davante comes up, that's when DC's team-friendly deal comes into play, right? If he's off the board, I really do see DC saying, I want 40 million a year. 30, at least 35. At least 35. Because how do you justify that, man? Like, these guys are getting paid $45 to $50 million, $40 million a year. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's 153 million guaranteed. Wow. So let me ask you guys, what do you guys think Davante Adams' contract is going to look like? What do you think it's going to look like? And can A-Rod still play at that level 2 years from now? Shit. Carr says, let's do a music tour, Docs. Tours make money. My team is ready when you are. Hit me up, fam. Let's do it. I'm always down to get back on stage, man. I'm gonna be honest. I definitely miss that. Definitely miss it. Definitely miss it. Max says 3 years, 4 years, 180 mil. I don't think so, Eli. I don't think so, bro. There's no way. Davante wants that bag, bro. There's no way you pay $12 million for a mansion and not want that back. For real. That's crazy. Green Bay, man. Them boys are wild. I can see that. I can see it. Malik Willis or Kenny Pickett to the Broncos. Facts. Hammer, where you at, bro? You at the house? Pull up on the live. Shout out to the 500 plus people in the chat, man. I appreciate you guys for being here. Breaking news. Aaron Rodgers, 4-year deal, $200 million, $153 million guaranteed. God damn. Shit. Pause. Hammer, you ain't had to say all that, bro. God damn. Hold on. That shit is crazy. That's crazy, bro. Hey, Ray, check the group chat. Pull up, bro. I need somebody. We need a guest on right now, bro. Fuck that. Fuck that. That is crazy. Wow, bro. That's crazy. I'm still shocked, you guys. Like, I don't know how you justify that, how you justify paying. That's crazy. And we're complaining. We're complaining about paying 30 million to our quarterback. That's funny. Bro, I still do not understand how they're going to pay Adams. It makes no sense. It's mathematically not possible unless they cut their whole team. It looks like they're down to do that, bro. They're going to have to. They're going to have to. I don't know how. That's crazy. Definitely, Hammer. He definitely does. Definitely does. Definitely does. That's crazy, man. They'll cheat the cap just like KC does. Oh, shit. Weather getting crazy outside. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You guys wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, if you guys want to become a member of the channel, hit the link up top. It's pinned right up top. Shout out to my dog, Brandon, man. I see my boy in the building. Let me see. It helps out the cap this year. So next year we get more cap and they will be able to afford more or trade him. Shout out. He said Aaron Rodgers is officially the LeBron James of the NFL. That shit is crazy, bro. Wow. That lets you know, you guys, how hard it is to find a good quarterback. That lets you know how hard it is to find a really good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? That teams just pay for him. Look, Kirk Cousins, his money is astronomical. You know what I'm saying? Like, it lets you know how difficult it really is to. You see Denver. They've had a very, very good roster on that team for years. They just cannot find a quarterback. You know what I mean? So I guess when you do find your quarterback, you take care of him, right? I get it. I get it. But a $200 million for a guy that's shit, man, what, 40? Like, holy shit. That's insane. 153 million guaranteed. Wow. Shit. What is new, brother? Any news in Raider? Bro, Cali boy, just right now, we're talking about the potential of Davante Adams coming over. Yeah. Yep. Yo. Hold on. I don't see that. I don't see Ian Rappaport. I didn't see him tweet. Oh, thanks to the new cap room, the Packers are expected to franchise Davante Adams. Davante's gone, y'all. There you go. Our hopes and dreams are officially shattered. Davante Adams is a Packer and will not be a Raider. Gone. Pull up. Pull up, wasted. I mean, let's be honest anyway. It was a long shot. It was a long shot. Let's just be real. It was definitely a long shot for Davante Adams to be a Raider in the first place. Yeah. You guys keep asking about Nate Hobbs. It was just, like I said before, I've said it 3 times already, but I'll say it again for those who are just popping in. He hit like on something on Instagram. It was a PFF post that said they wanted to trade, that they would trade Derek Carr to Pittsburgh for 2 firsts and a third. He hit like on it. Abram, yes. Yes, he's definitely getting franchise tag. Allen Robinson's stock just went through the roof. Went through the roof. Shit, that's crazy. At this point, man, fuck it. Just bring Amari back. Shout out to everybody here, man. Blessing in disguise. We have more money to use. Facts, Raider Lux. Facts. The problem is, man, the only thing I was looking at was, oh, you guys got to wipe them feet, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. Hit them thumbs up. DC's contract is probably going to be more higher now, man. I will not be shocked if it's 35 to 40 million now. Raider Lux. But I want to build that defense up. That's what I want to do. Build that defense up. I'm doing that trade in a heartbeat, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would too, bro. I would too. 2 firsts and a third. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I definitely would. I'm not mad. Look. I wanted to hit the like button on that motherfucker too. But Nate Hobbs has a responsibility as a teammate, right? To just not do no goofy shit like that publicly. There ain't nothing wrong with agreeing with a trade. Just don't do it publicly. Robinson's route running is elite. This is facts. Facts. I'm sorry, bro. Look, yeah, 2 first rounders in a third, in a third for Derek Carr. Man, look, man, what the fuck? Shit, bro. Hey. Two first and a third? You can take the jersey too. After Rodgers' new deal, nobody should complain about what DC is going to get. Sean, I hear you, but I don't. Because DC has not won a championship, and he's not a back-to-back MVP that lives in the playoffs. May not make it every year to the Super Bowl, but he lives in the playoffs. So I hear you, but I don't, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, if DC still needs to take a team-friendly cap, if you want to get to that point where Aaron Rodgers is, you know what I mean, be a proven winner, then you got to make, you know what I mean, the necessary adjustments in order to build a team around you to do so, like a Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be great, take that pay cut in order to build a team around you. That's what legends do. Shout out to my brother Mike Castle, man. Appreciate you, King. Appreciate you, my brother. If anybody wants to become a member of the channel, hit the link up top. Appreciate you. Welcome to the membership family, Mike, my brother. Let me see. Elijah said, why would Davante leave one of the greatest quarterbacks in the world? I mean, him and DC are close, man. They're close. He said he still got his DC. Doc still has his DC underwear on. A lot of money will ruin all sports. The love of money will ruin all sports. Hey man, money's always ruled sports, man. Chevy. It always has. Chuckle says Carr might play out the final year of his contract. I wouldn't be upset about that. I wouldn't be upset about that at all. I wouldn't be mad at all. I still think he gets his extension, but I wouldn't be mad about that at all. If he agreed to that, great. But Casper, he's not going to get traded now, bro. There's no way that Rodgers signs that deal without Davante Adams signed off on it. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. There's no way. They're a package deal, bro. They're a package deal. Shout out to Cardo, man, my brother. I don't hear him. DC hasn't even won a playoff. I don't hear him. DC hasn't even won a playoff game. If you don't take 30, bye, Felicia. Facts. If you don't take 30, I'm reaching out. Look, I'm going to go hit that like button like nigga Hobbs did. I'll reach out to Pittsburgh like, hey, you know what PFF was talking about, right? 2 firsts in the third? Shit. Man. Definitely taking that. Money rules, yeah, facts. Sign A-Rob and Sky Moore is my move. Cardo, I appreciate you, brother. Bro, that's a move right there, Mike. I like it. You bring in Allen Robinson and Sky Moore? Love it, bro. Love it. It definitely goes both ways, brother. It definitely does. I'm not going to blame it all on DC, but you have to put some of it on this. You always have to place some of the blame on your quarterback, man. That's why you're the quarterback. That's why you're the quarterback. Period. Period, point blank. 50 mil for a QB with one. Bro, the thing is this. The man sells jerseys. The man, you know what I mean, has been there his whole career. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, Pat McAfee just hold on. Drama on Twitter today, y'all. Drama. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to find Pat McAfee. Hold on. What the fuck is going on with this shit? All right, there we go. Andy said he about to pull up. Said give him a second. All right. Remy Carr, that's the last 5 games. Man. Shout out to Medwin, man. Let me see. Hey, I find that shit hilarious, bro. I find it hilarious, Lex, that DC block pocket Gutierrez. He stays doing that. He stays doing it. Stays blocking people left and right. Stays doing it. Tony says Landry and Olave. That would be a mean duo at receiver. I'm just the more I'm getting the more Tony, I'm looking at these defensive guys in this draft, the more I do not want to draft a wide receiver in the first round. I know that Olave can be great. I know that Garrett Wilson can be great. I know that Traylon Burks can be great. I want to go defense in the first round, man. And I think that Josh McDaniels knows we need to build that defense up. Anthony, the thing is this, bro. I love to sign Allen Robinson. His price just went up crazy. But Russell Gage isn't going to go anywhere. Atlanta just lost Calvin Ridley. I can't see them allowing Russell Gage to walk. I think they'll pay him and they'll draft another receiver. And they'll probably grab one in free agency as well. I mean, look, Matty Ice got maybe one more year left in the tank before he's just done. You know what I mean? You can't have him out there with no weapons. I know Russell Gage and Cordell Patterson are both free agents. I think they both return to Atlanta. I think they both do. Shout out to my brother Anthony. Appreciate you, King. Jordan Davis is my guy, Crypto. That's my boy. Chuckle says if McDaniels doesn't know about our defense, Ziegler sure does. Facts. Oh, you got to realize, if Davante really gets franchise tagged and then he gets this astronomical extension, people's like this wide receiver class in free agency, their prices have gone up. They've gone up. Allen Robinson is going to be balling. Michael Gallup, he's already working on a new contract with Dallas. He'll probably do a team-friendly hometown discount because he's coming off of an injury and he wants to stay in Dallas. But these guys, Christian Kirk, you know, they say that he can get anywhere from $10 to $12 million. It may go up to 14, 15 now. You just never know. Because and Godwin being franchise tagged, bro, like, do you guys understand? But Godwin being tagged and Davante being tagged, this wide receiving group is went thinner and thinner and thinner. And OBJ has already stated that he wants to go back to the Rams and that there's already negotiations to bring him back to LA. And he'll probably take a team-friendly deal as well coming off a torn ACL. So this wide receiver class is slowly but surely getting thinner and thinner and thinner. You know what I mean? If you don't go out and get an Allen Robinson or a Christian Kirk, then what? That's why everybody keeps saying, bring Zay Jones back. Somebody may overpay Zay Jones. You know what I mean? Chark, definitely. I'm definitely looking at Chark. That's a guy I definitely am looking at. It's just he can't stay healthy, man. But I love DJ Chark. I think he can be a real number 2 in this league. A high-level wide receiver, too. There we go, Eddie. That's a name that we haven't talked about in a while. Aaron says, what's good, Doc? You think DC will get his extension this year? On another note, Have you heard of NOR Records? I have not heard of them, Aaron. What is it, brother? Let me know. I'll definitely do my homework on it. And I definitely do think DC's extension gets done. Shout out to my boy Aaron. Yes, Brandon Cooks is still a name that we kind of all been kind of get away from. Jarvis Landry still out there. Amari Cooper still out there. And, they're probably going to move on from him in a second. Shout out to Rick Glenn. Being realistic, what are the chances of us getting Devante Adams? Can we really afford him? Rick Glenn, it's gone now. It's gone now. With Aaron Rodgers getting that deal, 4 years, $200 million, $153 guaranteed. I don't know what what the details really are in there. But Aaron's not going back to Green Bay without Davante Adams accompanying him. It's just not happening. So he will get tagged. And even Ian Rappaport is already stating right now that he will get tagged. Godwin is already getting tagged as well, James. Shout out to Rick. Dirty, what's up, brother?
What's up with you, bro?
Shit, man. Just shooting this shit, bro. Just looking at this crazy ass contract that Aaron Rodgers just got. It's crazy, bro.
That's ridiculous amount of money, bro. 4 years, $200 million.
153 guaranteed, bro.
See, the thing is, I don't think he has 4 years left.
Mm-mm.
You know what I
Me
mean?
neither.
I don't think he has 4 years left. You guys are closing the door on DA. That's fine. I get it. I understand. I really didn't want to spend an astronomical amount of money on a wide receiver anyway. But there is still just a glimmer of light until he's actually franchise tagged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
not even just that, Dirty. Because what Dark Raiders said right now, bro, Adams won't play on the tag. He definitely won't.
He won't. Not for 18 mil. The tag that they just put out for yesterday.
Nope. But they're going to work on an extension. I think they have 7 to 8 days to get the extension done. So they'll work that. If they can't figure that out,
yeah.
At that point, we can revisit Green Bay. What's up? We got some draft picks for you. Pull up. You know what I mean?
That would be great. Let them get that franchise tag right, and then see what they want to see if they want to trade for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See if they want to trade for him. He's on a franchise tag. Cool, great, wonderful. I just don't see him playing for 18 mil. It's not gonna happen.
No, he won't. He definitely won't.
You about to put that on backwards, bro. You about to put that on. Oh, okay, all right. Just want to make sure. I want to double check.
I'm doing it on purpose because I see Rick Grimes trying to kill me in the chat right now. So, and he hates Derek Carr. So I'm doing it like that on purpose. Real quick, shout out to my brother Dirty, man. Shout out to my boy Dirty. If you guys aren't subscribed to my brother Dirty Raider, man, go subscribe to him also on YouTube. My boy puts on a great show over there. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Almost 600 deep. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. Shout out to my boy Cardo. I would not overpay any of these wide receivers in free agency. Rather use a second and third to pick up wide receivers. Use free agency to buy in on defensive players, Mechie and Pickens. I'm all for that, Ricardo. I'm all for that. To be honest, bro, if we can go get like a Jordan Davis or a Devin Lloyd in the first round, I'm not against going to get two receivers back to back if need be. If we don't want to pay 17 million, 18 million. Allen Robinson just went from 17 million a year probably to 20 million a year. You know what I'm saying? Like just like that. With Godwin getting franchise tagged and Davante potentially getting franchise tagged, his prices went up. You know what I mean?
Everybody's price went up after yesterday with the 208 million tag coming out. You know what I mean? So the cap is at 208, which actually gave us an extra 10 mil to play with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now we got 30 to stand instead of the 20 that we had. So we got 30 to play with. But by them signing Rodgers, quite possibly putting a tag on DA, I feel great because now, we needed a wide receiver. The next thing we needed was an O-line, right? Well, I felt like we needed an O-line first. This allows us to go and actually explore putting some blocking up front.
Yeah.
Versus getting another piece as a wide receiver, because when you go and you look at this combine, bro, it's so many wide receivers out there that you could pull in that's going to have amazing talent in the NFL, and you could pay them on the low.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So this could be a blessing in disguise. It could be.
We just have so many damn needs right now, bro. Like I really looked at this roster and really the other day and really dissected it. Like we may need 2 guards. We need a tackle. Like bro, we need linebackers. We need at least 2 or 3 corners. We need like 4 defensive tackles. We need a safety. Like there's so much shit that we need right now, bro. So I think at this point, it was a dream anyway to try to get Davante Adams, spending all that kind of money on him. You know what I'm saying?
It's always a dream to go for number 1.
But it was fun talking about it. It was fun.
It's always fun.
Yeah,
it's always fun talking about it. But the corner situation, what I mean, is one of the things I addressed, about a week ago before I took the small vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I brought up 2 corners that are affordable and very high production value, low cost, but very production value on the field. That's Bobby McCain and PJ Williams.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's not 2 names I heard in a while. I like
those 2 cats, man, you can bring both of them in. They're both making somewhere around $3 to $4 million right now. That's where they're topping out at right now. So if you can get both of them for 6 or 7, bro, you got backup pieces. You know what I mean? Both of them are high-bird guys. They can both play corner. They can both play safety.
Here's another name to go look at. And he may not feel no type of way because we have a whole new regime. Go bring back Rasul Douglas. Bring him back. But why not? I mean, look, he didn't get a fair shot with us because of the system. I think it was more of, the scheme that we ran. The scheme fit compared to us to the Packers. He went to Green Bay.
Yeah, he's not his own player.
Bring Rasul over and see what he can do. I'll bring him over for cheap.
I'll bring him over for cheap too, but I like McCain and PJ Williams a whole lot better than I like Rasul Douglas. You know what I mean? PJ's balling over there for the Saints, but they can't afford him. And that's another thing, man. How the hell the Packers get this guy $153 million when they ain't got no money?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I don't really know, bro. I don't know how they work this shit. G-Town.
Who you let walk?
We're not franchising nobody. We don't even have anybody on this team to franchise. To be honest, my brother, like if anybody gets franchised, it would be DC next year if we can't get a deal done. But there's not one player on this team outside of maybe DC and Waller that are worth a franchise tag at this point. I mean, Max is already getting his extension. You know what I'm saying? Renfrow is going to get his extension. There's nobody else outside of DC or maybe Waller that I would even think of giving a franchise tag to. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Shout out to Carter one more time, too, man. What do you think we can get in the trade if we didn't want to give Waller a bag that I'm sure he's going to ask for? Or he's going to ask for it, Carter. He's going to ask for it. His team don't play no games. We know how Clutch Sports gets busy. They get busy. They want to get every drop of blood out of any situation they're in. And don't get me wrong, it's a business. So
it's a business.
Hey, that's the kind of team you want. I mean, you want a cutthroat team that can get you every single dollar. Rick Grimes, I love you too, brother. I'm just fucking with you.
My thing with this is Waller can ask for the bag all he wants to, bro. Thing about it is that shit went out the window last year when we made the playoffs without him.
Yeah.
So he can ask for the bag, but the only way he gets to ask for the bag next year is that if you are on the field every damn game, you got 10 to 12 touchdowns at the end of the season, and you went for over 1,000 yards. If you're not even close to those numbers, kick rocks, bro.
Yeah.
I'm tired. You had maybe 2 phenomenal seasons, and everything since then you've been fucking declining.
Yeah.
Don't ask me for the bag if you ain't gonna put up the numbers.
I try to tell y'all too, man, that energy was off between him and DC for a while, man. You know what I mean? And it showed on the field. I think this year, though, man, Waller comes out, balls out, and he gets the bag he deserves. I definitely do. I think Waller comes out, shows, why he's one of the best tight ends in this league, and gets his money. This is facts.
I think so too, but him and DC's not being on the same page or whatever, that's Waller's fault. You over here making these whack ass rap songs. You know what I mean? Whack ass rap songs. Bro, he shot that shit in Seattle and didn't even go to the hood.
A word? He shot it. You said he shot in Seattle.
That shit was shot in Seattle, bro, and it wasn't even in the hood. You can see the Space Needle in the background. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you ain't even in the hood. I can see the Space Needle.
Hey, he was trying to get that. He was trying to get that landmark, bro. You know what I
mean? Bro, you cannot shoot a ghetto ass video in a nice neighborhood, bro. You can't do it. You can't do it, bro.
He's stupid as shit, bro. Hey, Cardo, though, this the thing, bro. I can see if this was a different coach, yes. Josh McDaniels loves his tight ends. There's no way in hell he moves on from Waller. He loves them. You know what I mean? He loves the two tight ends set. He loves to have those guys there. There's no way. I don't think he goes anywhere.
He's got to prove he got to prove he's worth the bag, bro. He's got to prove he's worth the bag.
Right, that's facts, bro. Cap doesn't exist at this point, bro. To give up 153 guaranteed, 200 flat, that's crazy, bro. That's fucking insane to me. That's insane, dog.
Man, what do they have over there that we would want? You know what I mean? Aside from DA, because I've been saying I do not want Rodgers, because Rodgers doesn't care about the team. He cares about his bank account, bro. That is it. By him taking that amount of money, bro, they've got to give up at least 5 weapons. They got to.
Raider God, I never shot a video in Elk Grove, I promise you. But yeah, I hear you. I know exactly what you mean, bro. Because Jair, they have one of the best corners over there in the league. Like, yeah, I don't know how they're gonna twist this, bro. I really don't know how they're gonna twist this.
This is gonna be hard.
Yeah.
This is gonna be hard.
Did you see the video I did, Big Bro, on the 5th-year options?
The one you released about 30 minutes before this?
Yeah.
I was cooking breakfast. So
let me ask you. I'm gonna get off the Aaron Rodgers shit because now it's a pipe dream. Back on our Raiders talk. Yeah. Do you pay? Okay, the 5th-year options came out. Klee is 11.5. I think we both agree we're not paying him nowhere near that. Josh is 8.3. That makes him a top 10 highest paid running back in the league. Me personally, I'm not paying that.
Not paying that.
And Jonathan Abrams 7.9.
So, what up, Ray?
What's good with y'all, man?
What's up, buddy?
Jacobs. In order for Jacobs to get that 5th-year option, 1,200 yards, nothing less.
See, I agree.
1,200 yards, nothing less. 14 touchdowns. I don't
want
to.
But the thing is this: you have to give him the 5th-year option before May 2nd, right? So he doesn't have a chance to run for 1,200 yards. You have to either give it to him now or try and trade him during the season or figure out an extension. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. Like, you either give him now or it's a wrap.
I guess it's a wrap. I guess it's a wrap, bro.
I agree. I agree. Like, it's so easy to find a running back in this league, bro. Like, I don't understand why the nation is so enamored by Josh Jacobs. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a fan of him. Like, that's one of my favorite players on the team. But like, we get enamored by the most simplest shit in the world, bro. Like, why? Like, why? He hasn't done anything astronomical to the point where I'm like, he has to be a Raider. Like, Max Crosby has balled out every year he's been here. Every year. Like, gotten better, even improved against the run. Not great, but he's improved. You know what I'm saying? Like, That's somebody you pay. You know what I mean? Like, you don't pay somebody like Josh Jacobs that year in and year out just continues to decline. Like, why?
You pay the person that continuously rise. You don't it's like going to buying stock that's going to continuously drop and drop and drop. What the fuck are you investing in? You're not investing. You know what I mean? At that point, you're not even gambling anymore. You're literally just blowing money.
Yep.
You're literally just throwing it away. So if you're not on a rise, bro, I'm not fucking with you. You know what I mean? You can't stay healthy. You're not a 3-down back like everybody says. I wish you were, but you're not. You know what I mean?
I know Ray agrees with us on this. We've talked about this numerous times.
Abrams is another guy. Can't seem to stay on the field. Always continuously breaking something. You know what I mean? Can't play your position that you was drafted to play. There's no way in the world I'm going to pay you top linebacker money. You know what I mean? When you're just now coming into being a fucking linebacker, you know? So all 3 of them players, man, look, they're all replaceable in this draft. Mm-hmm. All 3 of them.
Why is everybody saying everybody's saying that Yannick put subliminal up? He put God's plan. Like, I don't know. That can mean good or bad, I guess, right? But I mean, I know a lot of people in the chat are saying, like, or on his Twitter saying, what happened? You the latest casualty, like, cryptic tweet. What's cryptic about?
What did he say? God's plan?
God's plan. There's nothing cryptic about
There's nothing. I don't think there's anything going on with that. I was just trying to confirm the Adams. Someone said Adams got tagged now. So
yeah, I didn't see that either.
I didn't see no tag on Adams either. And they got what? Since 9 o'clock, 11, 12, 1. They got 4 hours to tag him. They got 4 hours. 4 o'clock East Coast time. That's a wrap. Tag season is over.
I like that deal that Josh Reynolds just got in Detroit, 2-year, $12 million. That's a nice little deal for Josh Reynolds. When he played, when he's healthy, he's nice. What's up, Ray?
Man, you don't know how I feel about Josh Jacobs, man. I'm ready to get that dude out of here. Yeah. I've been ready to get him out of here, man. He's too slow for my liking. Yeah. It's 2022 now. You can find a guy bigger than him, faster than him, easily across the whole league. We're the only team that's willing to settle for a slow running back. I feel like,
man, I'd rather keep Ingo, bro. I'd rather keep him, bro.
He's I'll move Ingo to running back full time.
No, it's just
holy shit.
With Jacobs getting, I feel like fans are in love with him. Homegrown guy. We drafted him. But dude, one, he can't stay on the field. Two, he's slow. I don't really want to pay him that much for the 5th-year option. And you could get running backs that are good outside of the first round. And we got him in the first round.
Yeah. The
best running back in the league that wasn't picked in the first round. Jonathan Taylor. So it just goes to show you, like, bro, Jonathan Taylor's bigger than Jacobs, more healthy than Jacobs, faster than Jacobs.
Bro,
we can find a running back.
I mean, look at that.
Both the best running backs in the league are second-round picks, bro. Both of them. Both the best running backs in the league are second-round guys.
Look at Devante Pierce out of Florida International.
Nice.
This kid's better than Josh Jacobs. You know what I mean? He's projected to be a late round pick, 4th, 5th round, somewhere in that area. But, bro, when you look at his tape and you put it on, his production value is fucking astronomical, bro.
Yeah.
He can stay more healthy. Similar size, but a little bit faster. You know what I mean? Way more secure with the ball after getting hit. A lot more secure with the ball after getting hit. And can catch out the backfield. Mm-hmm. If you're telling me I can get a replacement in the 5th round, bro, I got to jump on that, man.
See, it's when people have to say Jacobs healthy is a top 5 running back. When has he ever been a top 5 running back outside of that first year, really? Think about it. If you got to go back to his first year and say, okay, he was a top 5 running back, then ever since then he hasn't. And then you have to say, ever since then he hasn't been healthy either. What has he done for us lately?
Yeah,
that's all. That's kind of where I'm at with it.
Got a lot of trolls in the chat. Shout out to the trolls, man. Shout out to the trolls. We over 600 deep. It's all love. It's all love.
I feel the same thing. He's Janet Jackson-us, bro. He has Janet Jackson-us, bro. What have you done for me lately?
Exactly.
Janet Jackson, shit. Freddie Jackson, bro.
Rick Grimes, bro. I haven't seen Rick Grimes in a minute. He popped out the woodworks.
And for real, hey, what do you think about the this contract with Aaron Rodgers and what it does for us with DC? Like what
honestly, the rumors we've already heard with DC, I feel like it shouldn't change shit. Because if Rodgers is getting 50, Carr should be getting, you know what I mean? He shouldn't be getting close to, you know what I mean, what Rodgers is getting. So I mean, I feel like it shouldn't hurt us. I mean, I know some people
Rodgers shouldn't be getting that.
Hell
no. But the thing is, if Dak is getting 40, it's like, bro, that's where I get confused. I don't like Dak as a quarterback. I think he's garbage. I always thought he's been garbage. He gets 40. That right there makes it like, oh, damn, Derek Carr has to at least get 40 then. Derek Carr is at least as good as Dak or better. I feel like a lot of people can agree. Some people will say Dak is better.
I can't Dak all day.
I can't deal with that shit. But Carr is as good as Dak or better.
The only thing about Dak's contract is he fucking deserved it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He fucking deserved it. Yeah, Bro, he went out. He was over there.
It was a feel-good story, Dirty. Let's be honest. He went out, broke his leg, and all.
Broke his leg. You know, that's the only reason I say he deserved it, bro. Not based on his performance, just the fact that he came to work. He did his job throughout all the shit he was going through with Dallas before he even broke his shit. Not being able to come to an agreement on a contract. Still goes out there on the franchise tag, puts it out on the line, breaks his shit. The following year, yeah, you got to pay that man. Should it have been 40? Nah, it shouldn't have been 40, but close to 31, 32. I mean, he should have got that maybe. But
how many playoff wins does Dak have?
Just about as many as DC.
So he deserves $40 million a year?
I didn't say he deserved 40. It should have been closer to the 30 mark. You know what I mean? I think he's slightly overpaid.
Dak is a good quarterback. He's just not a great quarterback.
He's not great.
That garbage.
Fucking Rodgers. If this contract with Rodgers is true, he just reset the market, and I definitely didn't expect him to be the next quarterback to reset the fucking market.
Bro, he's always been the quarterback to reset the market. All his contracts have always reset the market. You know what I mean? Mahomes' contract was based off what the fuck Rodgers was getting.
I thought Dak did win one playoff game though.
Didn't he win? Didn't they play it was that year where it was they lost to the Packers? They won that first playoff game, then they played the Packers and lost.
Yeah, I think but he's won one though. He's won one. Yeah. Let me see. Dak is more athletic. DC's more accurate. I like that assessment.
That makes sense.
I like that.
Yeah. I agree with that, but at the end of the day, it don't change the fact that who's the better quarterback. Because this is I had this conversation. I forgot who. Oh, Farrell. Y'all know Farrell, right? Farrell.
Yeah.
We was talking about quarterbacks, and I don't want to go down this right. I don't want to go down this road. We were talking about like top 10 quarterbacks. Who where does Justin Herbert land? Blah blah blah. Is he better than Carr?
That was yesterday's show.
And it came down to some of these quarterbacks are athletic, but are they the better quarterback? Yeah, they're more athletic, but are they the better quarterback? Kyler Murray is more athletic than a lot of these guys.
Yep.
But is he a better quarterback than a lot of these guys?
No.
And you'd be like, no. And that's what I'm saying. Like, Dak could be more athletic, but he ain't a better quarterback.
No. I would take DC over Dak and Kyler Murray. And to be honest with you guys, a lot of the people in the chat may be like, what the fuck? There's even a debate with him and Lamar Jackson. I'm sorry.
DC and Lamar?
I'm sorry.
I'm taking DC over Lamar.
I'm not saying I'm taking him over Lamar. There's a debate.
That's not even up for these people, man. That's not even up for debate.
Hey, look, I'll tell you this. You know what made me throw out the Lamar, you know what I mean? And the reason I'll take Dak, that I'll take DC over Lamar. Lamar has 2 300-yard games in his whole fucking career, bro. 2.
Shout out to Halo, man. Good morning, my brother.
You know what I mean? That for me as a quarterback, bro, you gotta have way more than 300-yard games, bro. You got more rushing, you got more 200-yard rushing games than you got 300-yard fucking passing games.
Kennedy said I'm smoking dick.
Oh my God.
Lamar versus DC. Bro, I'm just being honest, bro. Look, don't get me wrong. Lamar Jackson has done more. You know, he's a former MVP and all that good shit, all the accolades, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about performance. Lamar is a monster. He's a monster.
Let me just be the bad guy then. Fuck it. Let me just be the bad guy. I'm taking DC over Lamar. I'll tell you right now.
There you go. Talk that shit.
You're only going to be able to use one offense with Lamar.
Yep.
You have to use a specific offense with Lamar. If you don't use that specific offense with Lamar, you're not going to win. It's that simple. What happens when that one-dimensional scheme, when you use Lamar Jackson and the team figures it out, you get fucking obliterated. You're sitting there waiting for your defense to win you the game. It's that simple. It's that simple. We've seen Carr playing how many offenses? 4 different kind of offenses?
Yeah.
6.
If you take Lamar and put him in a different kind of offense that doesn't cater Lamar, you have to literally we've never had offense come in and say, we're going to play the strengths to DC's strengths. Yeah. We're going to have an offense that plays exactly to what helps DC and makes him the best quarterback. No, that's what they do for Lamar because that's the only way you can play with Lamar. Mm-hmm. That's the only way you can play with Lamar.
And once you figure them out, they're done. Once you figure out that system, like that scheme, you're done.
It's over.
It's over.
Same thing happened to Kaepernick. Once the NFL got film on him and figured it out, dude was garbage.
He He had a nice little run, and then boom, and then RG3, had a nice little system, and he tried to switch up the script and got blew out too. Like it happens, but yeah.
Look at Mahomes. Look at Mahomes right now.
First
couple years coming out. Listen to what I'm saying. Just listen to what I'm saying. Mahomes' first years, he comes out, bro. He's breaking out of the pocket. You know what I mean? He's running. He's doing all of that. This year that just passed, that dude literally did everything he could do not to have to run. You know what I mean? He tried to learn how to be a little bit more of a pocket passer this year. You know what I mean? Because he's getting in his mind that mobile quarterbacks don't last that long. You know what I mean? They literally do not last that long. DC is now a pocket passer. When he came out, he would break out of the pockets. You know what I mean? He would run. He would get his little turf on. You know what I mean? But now he sits in the pocket. And he tries to pick people apart. Those are the quarterbacks that last in the NFL. Those are the quarterbacks that end up getting paid in the end. Like Rodgers. Rodgers is getting paid because he's one of the best pocket passer quarterbacks. He's going to make shit happen from where he needs to fucking be.
Aaron can use his legs too.
Rodgers is getting paid because the front office know they fucked up with having Rodgers there at quarterback and drafting Jordan Love, and that fucking pissed off Rodgers and he made that shit known to every single fucking person. So now they know he was gonna leave. He was gonna make the decision whether to request to be traded or retire. They said, "No, we're going to give you $200 million and reset the fucking quarterback market. Please stay with us." He has got that fucking organization by the fucking balls right now.
Talk that shit, Hammer. Shout out to Raider Prophet. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for the kind words and the super. Shout out to Jeffrey Locke as well. Don't know if you talked about it already, but Rodgers, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. We got Charles Barkley in the building as well. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chuck.
What's going on there? Dirty, what's going on? Hammer, what's going on? Raid, Doc, how you doing today? I just want to pull up on you real quick. Can I ask y'all a few questions about this whole Aaron Rodgers thing, man? If at all possible.
Please do.
What in the hell is the Green Bay Packers doing, man? They ain't gonna have no money. They ain't gonna be able to pay nobody. They're gonna be like the Saints in 3 years, man. I'm telling you, in 3 years, they're going to have somebody that's delivering pizzas playing for that damn organization. Nah, let me stop messing around. Yo, I can't get on camera because of where I am, yo, but I just wanted to just chime in with y'all real quick, man. I mean, bro, Doc, what you think about the fact that Derek Carr's price has gone up now, man? Like, I can't even hear you. No possible way that he's going to be able to sign for below $40 million now.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I think once this happened, and Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams are a package deal. Like I think DC price went up. I think at this point that $30 million is a dream now. I think it's 35 to 40. I'm just being honest. Like
I think it might even be more than 40, Doc, to be quite honest with you, man. Because you got a couple of guys in the National Football League that are making more than that, and they are terrible quarterbacks, bro. You got guys like Jared Goff that are making more money than Derek Carr.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Devante Adams is officially tagged, y'all.
Yep.
It's official.
Bro, listen, we knew this was going to happen. We knew if Aaron Rodgers went back that Devante, like, why would Devante Adams leave to play with a quarterback that isn't as good? It doesn't make any sense, man. You know, so like this whole he bought a house and all this book.
I knew that was bullshit from jump.
Bro, a real estate transaction is a real estate transaction. Yeah. A work transaction is something totally different than that. So I think people need to stop conflating the two issues here. You know what I mean?
Bro, I will go to Michigan and buy 10 houses right now for $20 a piece. That don't mean I'm moving to Detroit.
Yeah, exactly. I go buy 3 city blocks for about 3 G's right now, bro.
like real shit. So yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, man, don't get wrong. More power to these brothers, man. Aaron Rodgers is he's eating. Davante's about to eat. But this just reset the market all across the board. Wide receivers, Allen Robinson's going to get overpaid. A lot of these guys are going to get overpaid, and DC's going to want that bag. Like, he's going to say, look, my guy's not coming. And especially if we go get like a number 2, like if we don't get a true number 1 receiver, DC's going to say, I want that money. Why am I going to take a pay cut and you guys go out? And I know you're very big on DJ Chark, wasted. But to me, he's a high-end number 2. I'm sorry. Like, that's just who he is to me. Mm-hmm. He's been like that since LSU. So if you go get DJ Chark and you draft one, if I'm DC, I'm saying, oh, well, bring that money over here. Then I need that money.
See, this is the thing about when you're a number one, right? You're a number one when you've exhibited that you can do it, and when you get the opportunity to. DJ Chark is on the right side of 30, man. He hasn't really had in his career a chance to exhibit that. And he's been in the armpit in the National Football League, which is the Jacksonville Jaguars. There's not too many worse situations you can be in as a player, especially quarterback-wise. You know what I mean? So, like, how does
Ask Allen Robinson.
DJ Chark is not a
I
number
get it.
one?
Ask Allen Robinson. I get it.
Yeah, but Allen Robinson, not for nothing, I would submit to you that Allen Robinson had a better situation with him and Allen Hurns down there than this guy has. Like, they had more talent there then.
I'd rather have Trevor Lawrence than Blake Bortles. And I know Blake Bortles had a cannon of an arm, but he was a terrible quarterback. But that defense is what kept them guys alive.
Yeah, but Trevor Lawrence right now, right? How long is DJ Chark was there before the Trevor Lawrences of the world? So
yes.
So like, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think that DJ Chark, and I think the whole LSU prism is a little flawed, because there are a lot of guys that have come out of LSU that have a lot of talent that weren't exactly the number one receiver who was studs in the National Football League, like Justin Jefferson and Odell Beckham Jr. You know what I mean? Like that. So, like, I don't think that DJ Chark, being as big and as fast and as strong as the kid is, and he seems like he can catch the ball, if he can stay healthy and he gets a good quarterback and you give him first guy reps and you throw the ball at him at that clip, I think you had a 1,000-yard receiver there. I really do. I think you have a 1,000-yard, 8 to 9 touchdown guy.
Okay. I'm not mad about that. I'm just saying you're going from a potential $30 million receiver to probably a $10, $11 million receiver. There's a $20 million leeway right there where it's like, okay, well, where is this money going? I still haven't got my number one receiver that everyone's been saying that I never had. So what I don't know. There's promise there with DJ Chark, but he's not been healthy, bro. Like, and that's the thing that scares me with him. He can come in and he might ball out, kill that camp in week one. I think every time he touches the ball, I'm gonna be nervous as shit. Like,
that's my issue with him. I think he's a great wide receiver. I mean, he could be a great wide receiver, but the thing about it is, once again, we're talking about a player who can't stay healthy.
Let me ask you guys a real question real quick. Especially now that we know this dude is fucking staying in fucking Green Bay. The talks have been out there since last week. I've kind of been on the fence about it, but I want to see what you guys think at this point, knowing that we're going to be looking for a fucking wideout.
Mm-hmm.
If you bring up Cooper, bro, I'm leaving.
Then leave. Cooper, yes or no?
Hey, let me say
only thing I will bring Amari Cooper in to do is just bring him in and slap the living shit out of him and send him back wherever he's going.
Yeah. We tend to forget, you guys, that we were talking about Brandon Cooks for a long time. We need to be reaching out to Houston and seeing what's going to happen with that. I mean, a guy can come in and he's plug and play.
Yeah, they've said trade or release. I still would love to have Cooks here, but we might need another one, or we're just going to have to go through the draft and get a receiver that's there for us.
Yeah, I'm good on Cooper.
No Cooper.
I got a monkey wrench I want to throw in the plan. I got a monkey wrench to throw out this bitch.
Don't say no crazy Jerry Rice shit or something, bro.
Nah. This is crazier than that.
Oh,
what if when BC had his little conversation with him, what if what he asked for wasn't a wide receiver? What if it was an offensive line?
Hey man, I mean I think that's a two-pronged thing.
It was both.
For real. Both.
It's not like he's like, well, you know what, man, I don't give a shit about getting hit every other play, but I need a wide receiver. Like, the thing about it is, everybody's saying, well, Chark can't stay healthy, right? But nobody that's a free agent right now has a clean bill of health. You know what I mean? Like, Allen Robinson coming off of an injury, Chris Godwin coming off of an injury, Michael Gallup coming off of an injury, and then the other gentleman down there with the Texans right now has an injury history, and he's a concussion case. So that's an injury waiting to happen as well. So nobody has a clean bill of health, man.
I'm just at the point wasted. We're going to end up with fucking AJ Green, bro. That's what's going to happen. Shout out to 818.
No, we're not, bro. Come on,
818. I'm not trading Carr. There's no reason to trade him unless, like, that. Don't be long. That Pittsburgh deal that PFF threw out there, those 2 firsts and a third, if that was really real, that's something you have to take a look at and say, whoa. But you're not gonna get that for DC. I'm sorry.
I'm not trading Derek Carr for the currency of hope.
No.
You know, we did that with Khalil Mack, and we got a haul, and we don't know if we're gonna get back, you know, equal value, man. Quarterbacks are at a premium, man. You cannot trade quarterbacks like that. It's like owning.
Definitely.
It's like, you know, having a good quarterback is like owning land in the middle of Manhattan. You just don't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when was the last time we signed the first round pick to an extension outside of Colton Miller?
Damn, it got quiet as shit.
So yeah, fuck them first round picks.
Yeah, for real, bro.
I'm good on any wide receiver in free agency right now, man. If it wasn't going to be DA, you know what I mean? DA was the only thing that was really on my board, and I really was 50-50 on that because I didn't want to pay him a whole lot of money.
Hey, Dirty, but guess what, though? What if this whole time, DC's guy was Brandon Cooks?
Then we took Tyvon Branch in the first round?
Yeah, and we franchise tagged him, too. I know he didn't play on that tag, but we franchised him. That's crazy. But what if it's Brandon Cooks? Him and DC are very close. They're very close.
That's cool. That's wonderful. You know what I mean?
I think Cooks is really the trade right now. Is the guy right now at this point. If it's not Allen Robinson, it's got to be Cooks.
Yeah,
those are the only two guys personally I would want to see. That's
what do we send away to get Cooks? That's the issue.
A late round pick.
Yeah.
How late?
We have two fifths, right?
I'm a fifth.
Yeah, we have 2 fifths. We have 164 and 165.
You think a fifth is gonna get him?
Yeah, you pay the whole contract.
It could potentially work.
If we got Brandon Cooks right now, through like if we'd owe $8 million, right? Would be like 8 is half of the contract. He's owed $15
for Cooks'
million.
contract, I'm not sure about Cooks' contract.
He's on a 15. He's on a 15.6 contract right now.
Like somewhere around there. So like, but if we traded for him, I think we only owe half of that. We pay him half, and Houston has to pay the other half. Or something like that. But
I think the Texans pay like a little bit more than half, actually.
Okay, well, either way, bro, you go get you pay Brandon Cooks 8. I'd rather pay Brandon Cooks $8 to $10 million all day, every day than pay Davante $30 million.
Let me check something real quick. I'm trying to pull this shit up. Pause.
Robbie Anderson is out there too, big time. I see that the Panthers are trying to trade him. I know the Pats are definitely interested in him. They were already talking about cutting Nelson Aguilar and trading for Robbie Anderson.
Yo, his base salary is 12.5.
I'm good off Robbie Anderson. I'm not a big fan of him.
I'm the same way, Ray. I do not need a player that can only run down the field, bro, in a straight line. This dude can't run routes.
So let me ask you guys a question.
No.
Let me ask you guys a question. Who are you big on, right? Because there are only a couple of Devante Adams and Nuke Hopkins in the National Football League, right?
Yeah.
So you got to just pretty much hope that you can draft that guy. So you can't fill out the roster with a bunch of rookie wide receivers, man. You just cannot do that. Nope. You can go in this draft, you can get 2 guys, right?
Yeah.
And hopefully one of them mature to be that, right? So now you got to bring in some free agent help. So if you're gonna bring in free agent help, you got to bring on guys that are on the first side of the hill in their career than guys who are on the other side of the hill in their career. Because what you wind up happening is you might get a boom with a guy like say for instance we had with Michael Crabtree. Michael Crabtree was great for a year or two, and then right after that he started dropping passes, he started getting hurt, and then we had another need at wide receiver. So you know, like guys like Robbie Anderson, he's a young guy. He could take the top off of the defense and he could play a role. Like we don't need a collection of talent. We need guys that fulfill roles. Derek needs a guy he can toss that shit up to. I would take Robbie Anderson in a second.
Let me ask you this, man. Why do we keep jumping over Mike Williams?
Because Mike Williams wants to be paid like he's a top
fucking diva. That's why.
And he has a bad problem with actually catching the football.
I heard that they franchised him. I thought they franchised him.
I don't know, but I know that if they do or whether they don't, Mike Williams does the one thing we need him to do is catch the ball. Like he can get open, he can take the top off. But the whole reason we even made the playoffs this year is because he dropped the touchdown with nobody around him in the end zone. That was right in his hands. I don't want to see that shit. I'm going to be honest with you.
Shout out to Israel. I would love DK Metcalf, but Seattle only owes him like $1.2 million.
Because he's on a rookie contract.
Yeah. They're not going to trade him.
You're going to get a crazy deal.
I would love to get Christian Kirk here, though.
Hey, me and Ray went back and forth on this one right here. Me and Ray went back and forth on this one right here.
What happened?
He's gonna get a bag. He's gonna get a bag. I definitely agree with Wasey. We have to get some veteran presence at the wide receiver spot. You can go draft a guy. I'm just not big on Robbie Anderson. I'm more of on the Cooks or drawing a blank. The Bears wide receiver. I don't know why I'm drawing. Allen Robinson. I'm more on that side. Brandon Cooks and Allen Robinson, and then you go draft a receiver. That's all.
But those are the kind of guys that work in Josh McDaniel's system. Those route running kind of guys, though. Like you want guys that can run routes.
Yeah, and Robbie Anderson style guy too, who could take the top off. You can get that in the draft. Yeah. And he could, get groomed under these other dudes, and he could figure out what to do amongst the lines. But he could take the top off, and that could be the rookie's role, is taking the top off and doing that. And then we can have our veteran guy with all the underneath stuff. Yeah. So I just rather have the veteran presence there.
Allen Robinson, and to go get like a Wan'Dale Robinson in the second or third. You got a speedy guy. You got your outside threat with Allen Robinson, and then you got one of the best slot guys with Hunter Renfrow and Waller over there as well. Like that's a win-win. I mean, look, the thing is, you guys, it's all like hope isn't gone. You know what I'm saying? Like we knew that there was a good chance Davante and Godwin were going to be franchise tagged. So with those guys gone and Gallup looking like he's already working on this contract with Dallas, it is getting thinner and thinner before free agency even starts. That's where it gets a little nerve-wracking because the prices start to go up. Even before, you know what I'm saying, this shit opens up. That's where it's like, oh, my God, bro. Like, I thought I was going to get Allen for 16, 17 mil. Now somebody may pay this guy $20, $21 million because they need a receiver that bad. You know what I mean? And then it's like, are we going to miss out on a true number one again because of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's at a point where I get the whole Amari slander. We do not want Amari. But that contract ain't looking too bad right now. But it's not going to look too bad here in a second when there's other guys getting paid $20 million that definitely don't even deserve it.
Yep.
Is Amari Cooper number one though?
He's look, apparently not, because everybody keeps saying that DC's never had a real number one.
Oh yeah, Cooper's a 1.5 when he was here. Cooper's a 1.5.
I don't really have as much of a problem with Amari Cooper as I kid around about it, but in all seriousness, the reason why I'm against Amari Cooper coming back here singularly is that I don't want that built-in excuse for Derek Carr any fucking more. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear he don't have a number one. He just got Amari Cooper, so that's why I don't want him back. To be in all seriousness, and to be honest with you, Amari, if you're gonna pay Allen Robinson $20 million, I'm good on that shit too. He's older. He's been hurt, right? So if I'm gonna pay a kid to be here, I'm gonna pay a hurt wide receiver. I'd rather pay a young one that's been hurt once, that can kind of redeem himself, and pay him $9 million. DJ Chark is going to probably get $9, at the maximum $11 million.
But will he though waste it? But now, bro, with all these guys coming off the board, DJ Chark may still get over. He may get overpaid.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all though. I got an appointment.
All love my brother.
All right, y'all.
You know why I don't think so, Docs? Because there's so much wide receiver talent. That's probably the strongest positional group in this upcoming draft. So I can't see that. I think people, because if you're going off the currency of hope, as I always say, DJ Shark's what, 25 years old, 26 probably. You can get a 23-year-old for like a fraction of what you're going to pay him. So I don't think anybody's going to pay that guy $20 million. They're going to be like, yo, if I got to pay you 20 or 18 or 17, I'll just get a rookie, bro. Yeah. I get a rookie. And the thing with us is that we're at the precipice of having a quarterback that is a Pro Bowl quarterback, a guy who's been here a long time. We got a new regime. We don't have the shelf life, say, for instance, the New York Jets have. The New York Jets have a brand new quarterback and a brand new offensive line and a brand new coach where they can go out there and run out three rookie wide receivers, 2 rookie wide receivers, or guys win their first 3 years. We don't have that luxury, and that's the reason why I feel like we have to fill this in with a mixture of the both.
I'm not mad at you about that. Andy, what's up, little bro? How you feeling about all this shit, man?
Hey, man, I didn't think they were going to be able to get this done, but Green Bay got it done. Look, I literally was saying this just yesterday. I felt like the only big push we were going to make on the wide receiver would have been Devante. I feel like this just opens the door completely to J.C. Jackson, in my opinion. I think we're going to be a team that's going to spend probably 60, maybe 70% of our salary on defense. That's what I think we're going to do. I
like that. I like that idea.
I think it's going to
go. I like
the
J.C. Jackson, too.
I'm still
stuck on this DK Metcalf, man.
O-line. No, hell no. What is your guys' love about Metcalf?
But it's not gonna happen anyway.
I know. Big body receiver. You know what I mean?
He can't high point the ball though.
I mean, well, high pointing the ball. Russell doesn't throw high. There's no reason to high point the ball in Seattle. He doesn't throw high. He throws low, especially because of his height. He doesn't really throw high balls. You know what I mean? Most of the shit that he travels doesn't go above 15 feet in the air.
I don't think we're going to get Ruggs and Nets money this year. I think I read something on Twitter where they were saying that it's potentially going to go roll over to the next year's cap. I don't think we're getting anything from Ruggs and Net this year, Rob. I don't think so.
I told y'all, the National Football League does the Raiders no favors. How long? You know what I mean? We've been Raider fans a long time, and we know that they're not going to do us any favors, and they're not going to do us favors because of the peripheral things that happen. For the reason why they're not, like, as far as Damon Arnett, I don't think the league should give the Raiders a break on that, because that was bad drafting, and that's what you get. But when it comes to the Ruggs situation, you know, that's kind of extenuating circumstances. Yeah. But I knew they weren't going to do us any favors.
Bro, put it like this. Ridley's not getting his Atlanta's getting their money back for Ridley. He made a bet. Damon Arnett pulled a gun out. You know what I mean? Damon Arnett pulled a gun out numerous times, and he's still not even at this point even out of the league. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I get it. Look, Arnett was a mistake. I think the league is like, y'all know y'all fucked up on that anyway. It is what it is. But the Ruggs situation was so unfortunate. You know what I mean? And nobody's seen that coming, that I think we will get that money back. But either way, we still got a good amount of money to work with, Rob. And I agree with you. I would love to go get one veteran receiver like a Rob, O-line heavy in the draft. I'm with you on that. Get you another receiver and go defense in free agency, just like Andy said. I didn't think that J.C. Jackson really was a real option, to be honest. I didn't really think he was an option ever. But maybe this is a doorway to bringing in JC.
I feel like he's always been an option. You know what I mean? Ziegler gave him his ability to even be in the NFL.
But for $20 million a year, though, bro,
like, he's not getting 20 mil. He's
bro,
not.
He bruh, like, you gotta look at the corners.
Nobody's paying him that, bro.
He's not getting the 20. He's not getting the 20 docs. He's not, bro.
So what y'all think he's gonna get?
He definitely is getting 20 million.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not getting 20. He's not.
The money keeps going up, bro.
You don't want him to get 20 million. You don't think he's worth
I'm willing to bet $5 right now. This dude don't get 20 mil. You can pay me when we get to the draft. Not getting 20 mil, bro.
He's gonna be getting a lot of gifts at the draft, huh?
He's not getting the 20, bro. He's not. He'll end up closer to the franchise. I mean, a little bit higher.
So all right, Dirty.
On the corner.
Dirty. So say, for instance, he gets 19 and change, right? That's 20 million to me.
I'm closer to 18, bro. I'm feeling like he's closer to 18.
Bro, either which way, 18, I round that up. That the cap hit is de minimis between 20 and 18 million. It's funny money at that point.
Hey, 18 in Vegas is 20.
Yeah. So to me, that's the same. That's the same. Pretty much the same cap hit. It's very, very close, right?
I think it's 18 with a base salary of closer to like 15 with incentives, bro. A signing bonus, things of that nature. He's not.
But he really doesn't have to, though, Dirty. Like,
but he also doesn't have. He has 2 years of production. They're not getting ready to throw 20 million at a kid with only 2 years of production. That's a UDFA.
It's the stock market, bro. See, that's a straw man argument, because it's the stock market. What you're doing is you're projecting what he's going to be. You're projecting that you're going to get the best production in the prime of his career when you only have 2 years of production. Because conversely, if you go out and you sign, say, for instance, a guy who's established who has 7 years of production, now they're going to say he's old. So, bro, it all depends on how you frame it.
Not if you're Marcus Williams. That motherfucker 25 with 5 years of experience.
Yeah, but see, then now you have the injury concerns, and you know what I mean? Like, so
he's not injured.
No, what I'm saying is that, yo, wait, am I getting mixed up?
That kind of money?
I'm telling you right now, we get J.C. Jackson, we sign him. His base salary is right around 15 mil a year with some incentives, with some bonus. I'll bet 5. If I lose, I pay you at the draft.
How about this? If you are in fact right, no, fuck that. If you lose this bet, you have to wear that Ruggs jersey down the strip for one night while we're out there.
Bet.
Hey, Dirty was gonna do that shit anyway.
Bet.
Bet. Hey, JC's market value is 20.1. right now. That's his market value.
Look, he can get 20 with Jacksonville or New York, but if he want to win, he's not getting 20.
Hey, Sue said NWA is in the building. Cardo, okay, so my thoughts in this order: right tackle, left guard, wide receiver, and DT. What you guys think, and who do you think we go for? Great show. Appreciate you, Cardo, as always. Right tackle definitely is a need. That's probably number one need at this point.
Moses.
Left guard, I think we addressed that. I think we may address guard in the draft and in free agency. Both. Like, I think we come away with 2 guards. I think we let Denzel Good walk. That saves us what, 4.6, Andy? Somewhere around there?
4.1.
4.1? Okay, 4.1. And we're gonna need a few guards. So but I don't know who we're gonna get though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of guys in the draft. Like
Kellen Deitch.
I like him out of Arizona State. I like him a lot. Wide receiver, definitely. We need 2 of them. We need 2, and we need like 10 defensive tackles, bro. Like, for real. Like, a lot of them. Like we might spend a lot of time getting defensive tackles. Like, we need a lot of them shits.
Yeah. I want Tim Settle, man.
I want BJ Hill.
Both good names, though. I mean, look, but with Settle, you got to trade for. What are you giving up?
Agent.
Is he?
Yeah.
Settle's not a free agent, bro.
He is.
I know BJ Hill is.
I know BJ Hill is.
Settle's a free agent, bro.
I don't want anybody on this team named BJ.
You capping.
Listen, man. I don't want to say pause every time they make a play.
I know you capping. I got you.
I got you.
I got the inside joke. I had
no idea that Tim Settle was an unrestricted free agent, bro. I had no idea. Oh yeah, Tim Settle, bro. That's an easy call.
Yeah.
What's his tag?
No, he didn't. No, he's unrestricted, bro. Like they already have.
What's it gonna cost?
They got 3. They got 3 defensive tackles.
Jonathan Allen. They're deep over there.
Bro, you can get him for $5 to $7 million a year, bro.
Easy.
And he's 24.
Yeah, he's held. Yep. Hey, Settle's the guy. Hey, that's the guy. Holy shit, bro! I did not know that he was a free agent. There we go.
Is he a starter or a backup piece?
No, starter.
Hey, Uchenna Nwosu's the guy, man. I already dropped the video. That's the guy.
Linebacker from the Chargers.
That's the fucking guy.
He had 5 sacks last year too, right?
With 40 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, 5 pass deflections, a pick. That dude's a fucking beast, dog.
But we were talking about he may get overpaid. Somebody's gonna overpay him.
Hey,
my the first guy I want signed is Morgan Moses.
That's my guy to go get too.
Morgan Moses.
Get Cam Robinson, man. The Jags not tagging him.
I'm not a fan of Cam, bro. I'm not, bro.
Hey, the Jags don't look like they're gonna tag him, so I do it.
There's a reason for it. They tagged him last year, though. I think, though.
Yeah, they did. They're not gonna do it back to back.
Yeah. Shout out to Rick. Yeah, he's out of Notre Dame. He's a dog. But man, hey Cardo, there's a lot. We'll break it down after free agency. I really want to talk about the draft. That's really when I want to really get to that point because we know what our needs are going to be.
Yep.
But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cardo, man. Shout out to Pacey. Do you guys think Allen Robinson's stats dropped because of him or strictly because of the Bears and Nagy system? Both. He was hurt. He had a hamstring issue last year. And the quarterback carousel over there was real. Yeah, Andy Dalton, then you got a young boy with Fields coming in, and he built a rapport.
Foles.
Yeah, Nick Foles. And then when Justin Fields came in, he built a rapport with another young receiver over there. Yeah. And Allen Robinson was kind of the odd man out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think Allen Robinson, wherever he goes this year, is going to ball out. I think whoever gets him, they're going to get their money's worth regardless.
I don't think it'll be us, though.
I just think wherever he goes, he needs to have a quarterback. I think at this point, I think that Allen Robinson knows I need to go somewhere that can throw me the goddamn ball. You know what I mean? The Blake Bortles, the Mitchell Trubisky's of the world ain't gonna get it done anymore. So I don't know. Maybe he does come in and rock with DC.
Can you get him on a prove it deal?
No. He's done too much. He's done too much in this league to be.
He's proved it already.
Yeah, he's proved it already. There's no more prove it deals for him.
Has he?
Yeah, bro. Allen Robinson has been. He's always had. He's gotten over 1,000 yards receiving with the Blake Bortles and Mitchell Trubisky.
He had 1,400 yards and 12 touchdowns with Blake Bortles.
Yeah, with Blake Bortles, bro.
How long ago was that?
That's because Blake was tossing that shit up to him, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes it ain't bad having a terrible quarterback who can't read a defense and just toss the shit up to you. That's because Blake was tossing that shit up to him, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes it ain't bad having a terrible quarterback who can't read a defense and just toss the shit up to you.
Pharaoh, I agree with you. For the most part, all free agents got red flags. This is real. That's why most of the great teams, a lot of them really aren't too active in free agency like that. They built to the draft. You know what I'm saying? You built to the draft. But we have a lot of needs. We have to go. We got to build through both.
You become a free agent because you got red flags.
Yeah, and that's the
free
overarching point that I was trying to make. Like I was saying, all of these guys have injuries. I said that previously. All these guys have injury concerns. They have a concern of one concern or another. Because if they didn't, the team would keep them. You know what I mean? So you have to make sure that if you're gonna like give up that kind of capital to bring one of these guys in, that it's a guy that's going to actually be playing football for you. So
real quick,
Father Time's undefeated.
Real quick, man, I got to pay some bills, man. Shout to everybody in the comments section. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you are not subscribed to all four of my brothers yet, make sure you go do that. Dirty Raider on YouTube. My brother Hammer's House on YouTube. Raiders Football Talk, my little brother Andy. And Wasted Talent, my big bro, on YouTube as well. Go subscribe to all these guys. They put on great shows. Make sure to support our own, man. Definitely. Look, we're talking about pretty much for those who are just coming in right now, the Aaron Rodgers crazy contract, 153 guaranteed, $200 million for 4 years. Davante did get tagged. Davante Adams looks like he will not be a Raider unless his contract extension talks just go down drastically and he asks for a trade. Then maybe we're back in the mix. I don't see that happening at all. The 5th-year options came out, 11.5 for Klee. 8.3 for Josh Jacobs, 7.9 for Jonathan Abram. Me personally, I said let them all walk. I try to trade Jacobs. I try to trade both of them, Abrams and Jacobs, to be honest, at some point because, let's just be honest, they're not worth that to me. I'm not making Josh Jacobs a top 10 paid quarterback, a running back in this league, and Klee can just walk because ain't nobody gonna take that on. And what else is going on? Our coaching staff came out.
Free agency.
Yeah, free agency. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit going on in the nation right now. So, all my brothers just came on. We shooting the shit. Shout out to Carter. What about trading for Matt Leonidas for Washington? Don't think price tag would be too high. We talked about that last year, Andy. Huh?
Bro, that's my fucking guy right there, man. Matt Leonidas, but bro, I mean, really, the only reason why I was thinking about trading for Matt Leonidas because Mariota was under contract. I would have just sent the Mariota. Asked for a 4th and Matt Leonidas, we would have got it done. He's a good player. He could stop the run, rush the pass. I think he averages around 6.5 to 7 sacks a year. Like he's good, but he's a 3 technique. So I think right now I'm a little bit more worried about the nose. I think that both of the top nose tackles in the draft. I mean, I think they might. I think Travis Jones will be a reach at 22, but I think he won't be there at 53. I think Jordan Davis won't be there at 22. So it's like you got to address your nose in free agency. I feel like Tim Settle is really the only guy that you can do it with, unless you want to go and take a flyer on Limbaugh or Brandon Williams. 1 year, just hope that they don't get injured. But
I'm sold on Settle, bro. He's 24. Like I didn't know. I'm looking at all these other defensive tackles. And they're pretty much up there in age, 30 plus. You know what I'm saying? Outside of Sheldon Richardson is there, which I'm good off him. Tim Settle's the guy. Like you have to reach out to his people and see what we can do to get that done. Shout out to AD, man, my dog. Appreciate you. But yeah, that's a smart move right there, bro.
Hey guys, what do you guys think about the fact that now that they're gonna, do the Adams thing, they got Aaron Rodgers, they're running it back. Now they're not gonna be able to keep the Smith brothers there in Green Bay. Yeah.
Oh, Zadarius they already were saying that they were gonna let him go, and Preston there was already talks about him being released too.
So let me ask you, what would you do?
I think somebody would still overpay these guys somewhere. But they would flourish in this system too.
I don't think they're gonna be on the same team next year.
No, they won't. I mean, you're not gonna pay for both of them. You go get one. But
I'm talking about bringing one of them in, but picking which one you want.
Out of those two, give me Nwosu.
Oh, so you're going a whole nother route?
Yeah, younger route.
Andy, you need
Amari,
a whole
if you
roster
took
full of
$2 million a
linebackers.
year,
Bro.
we wouldn't take you back, bro. If you
Kyle Van Noy.
form.
That's it. Get Kyle Van Noy here ASAP.
Bro, I fucking want Van Noy, but the motherfucker's 31, bro. Like, why?
Put him on
Why
for
not
2
get
years.
the younger version?
You know, when I approach free agency, bro,
Draft,
you know, like I
one
said,
and get
you
him.
know, everybody's got red flags, right? The red flags that I'm trying to avoid are the red flags with injuries. You know what I mean? You can't teach injuries. You can't teach a player not to get injured. But I can fix other things. Not catching the ball properly, that's fixable. But you staying healthy, that's not fixable. So when you go into free agency, you got to look, like you said, everybody's got red flags, right? It's just the ones with injuries, I'm not interested in because there's nothing I can do about that. If it's a matter of skill set, that can be fixed.
But there's certain players though that have those kind of injuries that it's like, man, you have to take. Like Allen Robinson is a guy I take a chance on. I don't care. Like I think that Allen Robinson is proven in this league. And if you get him with DC, that's his first true number one receiver ever.
But his problem, Docs, is all his injuries are below the waist.
He had a hamstring issue last year. Like Allen Robinson really hasn't had injuries like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care if he had bro. Fucking Tyreek Hill has hammy issues all the time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, bro. Like,
I get it.
I'll bring Allen Robinson is definitely worth
Hey,
shot.
do you think we're talking about red flags, right? Because I got to go in a second. But do you think not being able to stay on a team, being on 3 different teams in 3 years, is a red flag?
We talking about Cooks?
No, just answer the question.
Yeah.
No.
So why the fuck do we want Van Noy over in Wosu? The motherfucker went from Patriots, signed a $50-some million deal with the Dolphins, couldn't stay with them, went back to the Patriots, couldn't stay with them.
But hold on, but then we can go back to Allen Robinson, Jacksonville.
That's different. He's been on 2 teams.
I know, but he's about to be on 3, and we can go to Brand.
But he's been consistent with those 2.
Cooks,
4 years plus.
Rams, Patriots. I mean, a lot of these guys bounce around. Shit. I mean,
Rams, Patriots, Saints, Texans.
Yeah.
I don't think bouncing around is a red flag. I think the reason why they're leaving and going to different teams is a red flag. Now, if you get a guy that unceremoniously gets walked out the door, or he can't stay on the field, that's one thing. If you get a guy that's chasing money, then that's cool.
Hey, Yannick was on like 3 teams last year.
Bro, he got cut from a team that paid him a $51 million deal.
Well, what team did that?
The Dolphins.
Okay, now what did we find out about the Dolphins like 3 weeks ago?
What do you mean?
A whole lot of shit.
A whole lot of shit. We found out that
they're trying to lose?
Yeah, they were trying to lose. So this is a team who got rid of Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
This is a team who, like, you know, got rid of one of the 2 of the brightest coaches in the National Football League.
Well,
and when you look at Patrick Graham, right?
Well, Minkah wanted out. Minkah wasn't with the losing situation. He wanted out.
Yeah, he wanted out, but you don't let him out. They were shopping Minkah Fitzpatrick.
It was a well-known fact. You know what I'm saying? And Patrick Graham left because he knew what time it was. He knew they were on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He knew. He left. He got out. He's one of the smartest and brightest young coaches in football. Just like with the Giants, he knew that is a sinking ship and it was time to jump off. He was smart enough to come to a ship that's on the rise. So I don't look at that. I don't look at Kyle Van Noy from that prism. The one thing I do look at is that you can have a Kyle Van Noy and you can get a Nwosu and have both of them guys on the roster because of the extenuating circumstances that Kyle Van Noy left with. So now he can't come in asking for a lot of money. He's got to come in and he's got to prove himself. So why not prove yourself with coaches you're familiar with?
I'm not mad about that, Wasted.
I'm not mad at all.
Andy, your shit tweaking, buddy.
He got that work Wi-Fi cracking.
Yeah, he out of there.
He pulled up in the parking lot.
Well, Andy? Yeah.
I think the max deal saves. What do we owe him? Like $6 million this year, or 4? Whatever we owe him this year, I believe it saves that cap space, right? I don't know what we save with Max Crosby's deal, but DC, I definitely know we'll save some money. Also, we'll free up some money if we extend both these guys. I mean, look, that's usually what happens. Look, and they just freed up a bunch of cap with Aaron Rodgers. I don't know how the hell they did it, but I got to go back and look. Man, bro. I wish I could look at these guys.
What will be the numbers that you would throw at him to free up some space this year?
The numbers for which one, DC or Max?
DC and Max, both. Let's start with DC first, since he's number one.
You gotta. It's just you have to look at how many what the guarantees are, how much upfront money. Like there's just so many different ways to play this. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's $100 million for both of them. Max probably a little bit more, but with Derek, if you do $100 million 3-year deal with Derek with a team option, I think you get it done, because you figure what does that look like? That's like $37 million or something like that every year, and then you had I'm not really doing the math properly. Let me think. So like you give him $100 million,
33.3,
33.3. That's fair. 33.3. You know what I mean? And you have a team option to get out of the deal in the third year if Derek falls off the cliff.
And give him some incentives too. Give him an extra couple dollars for a Pro Bowl, for playoffs. You know what I'm saying? You know,
after Rodgers' deal today, man, that's not going to work.
So why is that? So look, you got to look at it from this prism. It is going to work because one, Derek Carr is going to be paid commiserate to where he sits in the quarterback hierarchy.
Hold on. What'd you just say, bro?
I said he's going to get paid commiserate to where he sits on the quarterback hierarchy. So
hold on. One more time, real quick.
Come on.
Hey, spell that for me, brother. Spell that for me.
Commiserate, motherfucker.
Commiserate, right?
Yes, but listen, he's definitely a middle of the road guy, right? So if you got Aaron Rodgers making $45 million a year, and you got Patty Mahomes, what is he making? 41?
45.
He's making 45. When you go down the line of the guys, the Staffords of the world, are they making more than Carr right now? So Stafford? We got to pull that up. I'm not in front of my computer right now.
So DC's base salary this year is 19.7.
Yeah, well, we're not talking about his salary now. We're talking about his salary going forward. So you need
the
to
question
pay him.
Are they making more than him? Yes, they are.
Well, I'm talking about even if you do pay him now, he should never be setting the market, because he's not a younger quarterback where you're projecting that he might be one of the 3 best in the league. And he's not a guy who is a bad quarterback. So he should never be setting the market.
At the end of the day, man, he already reset the market before.
That's what I'm saying. So what I mean is you got to pay him based off of where he sits in the hierarchy of quarterbacks now. So 33
40 mil right now.
No, 33 million puts him there. 33 million with incentives puts him right where he belongs.
And a couple million over the tag average now for quarterbacks. So
yeah, that's where he belongs. He's in the middle, bro.
I think for Crosby, and I said this to you guys in the chat the other day when we were talking about this, 6 years, 109 mil, 18 mil per year, 50 million guaranteed. That's fucking doable.
Yeah, but he's gonna get more than that, I believe.
You think so?
I mean, what did Frank Clark get last year? Like 25?
I don't know. I got to find the thing that I sent you guys the other day in regards to what the DNs made.
Yeah.
Because some of the ones that we looked at were like, how the fuck is this dude making this? How is this dude making that?
Hold on. I'm going to look that up right now, because I remember I think Frank Clark got like 25 last year.
I think we were talking about, I think the top was Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett was like,
no. I know he's getting paid the most. All right, so the highest paid, this is February 14th. The highest paid defensive lineman in the NFL, Aaron Donald, makes $22.5 million per season. Chris Jones is 4th at 20. Hold on, this can't be it. Hold on. There's no fucking way. I just seen something the other day. All right, Myles Garrett, 25. Leonard Williams, 21.
That's it.
DeMarcus Lawrence, 21. Frank Clark, 20. Cam Jordan, 17.5. Eric Armstead, 17. D Ford, 17.1. And Trey Hendrickson, 15. And there's a lot of other people, 14, 15. JJ Watt, 14. So at 18, you basically pay him more than Cam Jordan. So he'd be in the top 5 highest paid defenses. I'm good with that.
That's doable, right?
I'm definitely good with that. Okay. Yeah. No, that's a great number. Where's TJ Watt? Yeah, where's TJ Watt in here? Oh no, but he's considered a linebacker. These are defensive ends.
Right.
But damn, that's crazy, bro. So DeMarcus Lawrence gets 21 mil.
So here I got quarterback numbers right now, right? I'm looking at quarterback numbers for the cap hit.
20.
Matt Ryan, 48 mil. Right.
That's crazy.
That's what they owe him this year, 48 mil. Aaron Rodgers just restructured, but he was at 46. Kirk Cousins is at 45. You can't tell me DC is not a better quarterback than Kirk Cousins. Fucking Kirk Cousins, 45 mil.
Well, you know,
DC's definitely going to ask for more than that.
You like that?
Deshaun Watson, 40 mil, ain't threw a ball in a year. You know what I mean? Ryan Tannehill, 38, can't win a fucking playoff game. Russell Wilson, 37, didn't even make the playoffs.
Hold on. Hey, Dirty. What'd you say? You just said he can't win a playoff game, right?
Ryan Tannehill. Yeah, I know DC hasn't won one either.
Okay,
DC
also
didn't have the number one ranked team either. He also wasn't ranked number one going into the playoffs with a bye and everything. You know what I mean? Nor did he have the running back that they fucking got.
That's why I really thought Rodgers was going to end up.
Tannehill has been there way more times and can't win a fucking game.
Yeah.
He literally chokes.
That's why I thought Rodgers was
going to end up. They got blown by Cincinnati. Blown by Cincinnati, bro. At least we had a fighting chance.
All I'm gonna say is this: everybody's just assuming that DC's gonna take this massive pay cut because he said it, right? Yeah. What was this before he got to the playoffs? When he said this was before the playoffs, right? Mm-hmm. This was September, I believe, of last year. Mm-hmm. This was when we were on, I think, a losing streak or somewhere. We weren't doing too good. I forgot where we were. We could have been 3-0 at that point. I don't know, but we weren't a playoff team yet.
Jared Goff, 31 mil.
Shit changes when you show up to the playoffs, and you're watching all your counterparts in the league getting paid astronomical amounts of money. So at the end of the day, does it sound good for DC to get $30 million a year? Definitely. Does it even sound better to get 25? Hell fucking yeah. But it ain't gonna happen.
But see, listen, what I'm suggesting is this. Now, see, I think what Dirty's saying is a little it's not really accurate in a sense, because like when you talk about like Russell Wilson, right? Russell Wilson is a Hall of Fame quarterback. Russell Wilson has been to two Super Bowls. He is a Hall of Famer, and he's been to two Super Bowls already. And Russell Wilson is routinely looked at as one of the 5 best quarterbacks in football. He's right. Good, so let's not go there. Let's not the 8. Let me get my piece off real quick. I ain't saying nothing to you talk.
I got you, brother.
But
I love this shit. Talk smoke.
But look, right? So we look at a guy like Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's contract is that because they front loaded, they kept doing that fucking Mike Mayock shit, and that's just it wasn't based off of his play. They kept restructuring shit, and now they're stuck now. Now they got to pay the tab, so we can erase that one, right? You're talking about Patrick Mahomes. We can't even put these guys into his space. Then you're talking about a guy like Jared Goff who got paid because he went to a Super Bowl in his first couple of years, and this is a guy who's a number 1 pick quarterback. So his pay starts at a certain level. Then you talk about Ryan Tannehill. You say he hasn't won in the playoffs, but he's been to the playoffs more. So when we talk about Derek Carr, we're talking about a guy that, like we said, has been in the league for 8 years. This is a guy that hasn't exhibited that he's going to consistently keep you in the playoff hunt. And this is a guy that says that I need help. So if you need help, then you take $37 to $38 million if you need help. Because if you take anything more than that, if you take 43, it's going to be very difficult for them to put help around you. Yeah. He's already been through this. He's already lived that movie. I think if it's all about winning, you have to put your money where your mouth is. Because listen, to me, it's not my money. I don't care. If the Raiders pay him $58 million, that's on them. Yep. But I don't want to hear shit about Derek Carr not having any help, because he's totally in control about how much money he has or gets.
I'm trying to figure out how you don't have Russell Wilson as a Hall of Fame quarterback. That's a little crazy to me, brother.
Truthfully,
yeah,
I don't.
When you get caught up in your argument, you got to be for real, bro. Russell Wilson
am for real, bro.
Is going to the Hall of Fame. Bro,
y'all don't realize that this is Rookie of the Year funk. Right, like these guys have beef behind because of the Roy conversation.
Actually, we don't. Docs, look.
I'm fucking around, bro. I'm fucking around.
I think me and Wasted talk at least once a day, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's always. I know it's love, bro. I know it's love.
Hey, even our private conversations is the same. You know what I mean? We go back and forth in our private conversations. You know.
So let's do this real quick because Rick Grimes with the
he's got to stop. He's got to stop.
Daily negativity. I love it. I love it. Daily negativity. All right, this is what we're gonna do because we're coming up on 2.5 hours here soon. I want to ask you guys, and this is it with the DC talk. After everything that happened today, what does DC get paid, Hammer? What does he get paid?
30 to 33 mil a year. Sorry.
Okay. I got 35. Wasted, what you got?
I got 37. That's more accurate because like 2 days ago, I was right where Hammer was. But since the quarterback market's reset, the price went up.
Yep. Dirty, what you got?
37 to 39.
So me and Dirty arguing the same fucking point.
Exactly.
Yeah, but your number was a little bit lower when you
my God.
started your argument, bro. Your number was a little bit lower.
I said 35. I said 35 and change with incentives. So I was saying 3 years, 100 million.
Yeah. I'm still saying 35, but with today's news coming out, it could be 40. It could be 40.
I'm thinking it's gonna be closer to 40. That's why I said anywhere from 37 to 39. You know what I mean? With a signing bonus puts them right around the 40 mark. You know, truthfully. I don't want to spend that much. I don't want to spend that much. I really don't. But
it really is shameful, Gory. It really is, bro, that we have to talk about this shit all day.
Tassi sent me a DM before saying Aaron Rodgers called the Pat McAfee and the contract is not true. Like she was watching the Pat McAfee show, I guess, while watching us as well. Again, we don't know what's real, what's not right now, but at the same time, 4:00, we'll know for sure if Adams is tagged or not.
Rodgers called and said it will be team friendly. Look at Yannick's tweet an hour ago. You think we released him or something? Because
Adams shit isn't up there right now either. They're not. It's not on any of the major. It's not on NFL.com. It's not ESPN. None of that stuff is showing Adams has been tagged yet either. So
you got to also think about it, man. These cats, everything that they put on Twitter ain't football related.
Of course not. They're just trying to cause mass hysteria.
He could be having a kid. You know what I mean? Somebody in his family could have passed away, and all he wanted to say was, "Hey, God's plan."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it ain't always football related, but that's all fans immediately go to. They forget that these people are regular people, bro.
Yeah,
they don't care.
They don't care. I hope God's plan is that we did release Yannick Ngakoue. So I hope God's plan is.
I hope God's plan was something that happened great in his life, bro. I hope it wasn't a tragedy. That's all I can fucking say.
Facts.
That whatever happened, bro, I hope that it was a motherfucking blessing for him.
Yeah.
And
everything's still rated out. Everything's still rated out on this shit. I think it's just personal. You know what I mean? It's personal stuff, man.
It might be something personal.
Yeah, I hope Yannick is good. I hope his family is good. I hope everybody's healthy and everybody's straight.
I feel like such a bad person because I'm thinking like I just hope they released him. Yeah.
Well, you know what's crazy? Because look, I like Yannick, right, as a person and as a football player. But me personally, I'm one of those guys that I'm actually excited to see what Malcolm Koonce can do. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to see the guys that we drafted. Like I want to see what Malcolm Koonce can potentially bring to the table. We already know what Yannick can do. We know what his strengths is. We know Malcolm Koonce can. He came in also not really that good against the run. Let's see, get him out there, get him some burn, and let him get better. You know what I mean? I want to see what Malcolm Koonce can do.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I want to get Yannick to get on going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get on going. Let the kid come in here, play. Hopefully he can tackle a running back and there's an overrun, the running backs and we can keep moving and grooving the right way.
Yeah, I just don't want to throw any money away that, what I mean? I'm just not trying to throw any away free money.
Hey, bro, you see what they do in Green Bay, what they do in all of these teams. That money is monopoly money if you guys are smart. Contract.
Allegedly.
Right? Think about it. In this league, the way it's set up, we can be where Green Bay is right now, trying to pay Waller in DC like crazy astronomical amounts of money. Say we went to the playoffs these past 3 or 4 years. This shit could be bad for us. It could be really, really bad right now. You know what I mean? Like we could be paying Waller like Kelsey and fucking Derek Carr like Aaron Rodgers or shit, even a Kirk Cousins. You know what I mean? Like,
but that means we'd have won a Super Bowl then. Like the Kirk Cousins contract, bro, was organizational malpractice.
It was.
That was just terrible. So we can't. That's an outlier. We're looking at. We got smart people in our front office. And listen, I've heard reports coming out of Vegas that Mark Davis has a certain number that he's looking at to pay Derek. He has a number, and he's like, "Listen, this is the number I'm willing to pay for this guy." We know that Mark Davis has stepped in from time to time with the Ruggs. A lot of people said that Mark Davis was the one who wanted Henry Ruggs. I remember with the Rodgers Saffold thing, that was not Reggie McKenzie. That was Mark Davis who wouldn't sign off on it. That's a fact. He said, yo, that guy has an injury. This is my first year being in control of this organization. I'm not going to get a big free agent signing for a guy who's a right tackle that we're moving to left that's injured with a bad shoulder. And they vetoed the deal.
He balled out. He's been balling out ever since. Roger Saffold has looked pretty good since that debacle with us in him. But
he does. I'm just saying, Mark Davis meddles more than people think. So I've heard reports that Mark Davis has a number that he wants to pay Derek, and that's that. So we got to look at that as well.
Yeah, I mean, no, definitely. I mean, shit, he's the one cutting the checks. So I get it. I definitely get it. But I don't know, man. We should see here soon. I know. What are we now? We're pretty much a month away. Or no, I'm sorry. We're a week away from free agency.
Yeah, next Wednesday.
So, bro, in a week, shout out to Brave Raider, man. My prayers are with you and your family, King. I think in a week we're gonna see some wild shit. Like we're probably gonna be back here next week, all across all y'all channels, all over the place, talking about some wild shit. Because there's gonna be some very, very shocking cuts coming up here soon. People are gonna be getting released. There's gonna be a lot of shit going on, bro.
We're doing a marathon. We're doing a marathon next Wednesday for free agency frenzy, and it ain't just gonna be us. We're gonna talking about every fucking signing throughout the league next week. So definitely pull up for that.
I'm doing mine Monday. I'm doing it legal tampering period. So.
Legal tampering on Steak and BJ Day.
Yeah, there you go. Steak and BJ Day, man. Hey, shout out to you, Wasted, my brother. I know you out there. I'm in the field right now at work, my brother. I appreciate you for pulling up.
That's conjecture. I am not at work. I am on the moon right now.
He just used another big word.
It's a lunch break. It's a lunch break for that.
No.
Brother
I am not at work. I am in parts unknown. I'm a professional.
I'm using my shit.
Yo, yeah. You came up with parts unknown, not the WWF or professional wrestling. It was you.
Shout out to Mario. I agree, bro. I think 35 is the tops for me. But I don't know, man. The way this shit is working out now, brother, it looks like everybody's about to get overpaid, especially with this salary cap going up like crazy. Everybody's going to start getting these crazy contracts, and we're just going to be sitting over here jealous as fuck that we can't even never touch that kind of money in life.
I got a question for you.
AC, yes. And then we got another one. We got a live we're doing tonight at 10 o'clock. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. So definitely pull up for that as well, nation.
I got a question for you, Docs, before we roll out. Since you're willing to let Josh Jacobs walk, do you call Carolina? Because they're taking calls right now.
No, not at all. No, not at all. What, so you're going to give up a first and Josh Jacobs for Christian McCaffrey? That's what they're asking. And he's never healthy.
No, I'm good.
I'm not giving up a first.
But that's what they want. They want a first and a player.
No, you can kiss my ass.
Yeah, but I don't want Christian McCaffrey at all. Like, bro, look, the guy plays 3-4 games a year, and then comes on, balls out and gets 300 yards, all you know what I mean, all purpose, and then misses another 4 or 5 games.
I think it's got a lot to do with him being the only valuable weapon that they've had. You know what I mean? When they've had other weapons to go along with him, he plays a little bit better. But the last couple of years, he's technically been all they've had.
The problem is, though, that they utilize him too much. They have had weapons. They've had some nice outside guys. They just continue to just beat the shit out of Christian McCaffrey. It's going to happen to Kamara here too soon. He's their whole offense. That's why that's why they need some receivers over there.
Man, if he ever touches a football field again,
he's gonna be all right.
I don't think so. I think that case has a whole lot more weight to it than you think.
My boy Dirty be coming on here with the bold takes.
Bro, have you seen the video?
Nah, I ain't watched that shit.
It's gonna be hard for him to fight that in court, bro.
I've seen a million people get their ass whipped before, though.
Not like this, though, bro. Not like this. It's gonna be hard for him to fight. Look, he broke old boy eye socket, bro. Like literally broke this dude's shit.
Got that orbital bone?
There we go. Orbital bone. He broke dude's shit. So dude is permanently damaged for the rest of his life. And what he's trying to do is pay for this man's surgery so they could be a little bit more lenient on him in court. Yeah. Bro, that's not gonna fucking work. Hey. One, y'all stomped the man out. He was unconscious and y'all continually to beat on him. That's attempted murder. You know that, bro. That's attempted murder. You stomped his head into the ground. You know what I mean? You broke his orbital bone. You permanently damaged this man where he was fighting for his life for a minute.
Well, we live in a world, bro, where I seen Dante Stallworth kill somebody and come right back and play some football not too long after that.
Different states, though. You know that.
You know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, bro, these guys get away with murder, no pun intended.
No, it's,
murder. You know what I'm saying? And I like Dante Stallworth. He's from Sacramento, my guy. You know what I mean? But it's just real shit.
I got a
feeling several NFL players that have gotten away with murder.
Yes.
Yeah, but I got a feeling that the NFL, if it's in Vegas, bro, they're trying to set an example. I think that was one of the contingents on them even having a team in the NFL is that if something goes wrong in Las Vegas, bro, we got to make that.
A whole bunch of shit has gone wrong already in Vegas. But
dirty. So, all right, so let me ask you a question, right? So you think that because now there's an NFL franchise out in Vegas that there's some different weight on how they judge people when they go to court? You think they tapped in with every judge and said, yo, this is what's going to happen? Or they tapped in with every lawyer who has connections?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Vegas is one of them states, bro. You just don't want to get in trouble, bro. They throw the fucking book at you. It's just one of them states you don't want to get in trouble in.
But
just
bro,
like
is this the first time that we've had athletes getting in trouble in Las Vegas just because there's a team? No, it's not the first time.
Hey, last I checked, Henry Ruggs is still comfortably sitting at his house waiting on this shit to work out. Like we don't know what the fucking happened, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's just be real. And Ray Caruth, another Sacramento cat that just fucked up. I actually used to get babysitted by his mom. We used to be in the same playpen together. That motherfucker.
Ray.
Ray. Hey, real shit, bro. Like, his mom used to work with my mom and my auntie at Costco, and my grandma used to watch us, and his grandma used to watch us. And that man, he did his baby mama cold, bro.
Oh, bro. Hey, all he had to do was fucking pay the child support. Goddamn.
Hey, man,
you was making money. You was making money, bro. It's not like you was broke.
I get it, but hey, some motherfuckers just ain't got it all, man. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is.
Drove to Tennessee, bro. Then the nigga drove to Tennessee. He didn't even leave the country. The nigga drove to Tennessee from North Carolina. Are you serious?
Man, who the hell would find you in barefoot Tennessee?
Bro, who would think that? They found him, bro. They found this nigga in the trunk in Tennessee at a motel, bro. Come on.
He's like, hey, cuz. Hey, cuz. I'm in the trunk. Hey, Ray, it's the police. Oh, sorry.
A cold piece of work, man. Hey, he out now, though. I'm praying for him and his family, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know his son, going through it because he was shot during that too, in her stomach. You know what I mean? Like that's just a cold ass story, bro. That's a cold story, man. So prayers to everybody do that. But I ain't seen the video, Dirty. So because I'm seeing other people say you got to check the video. It's crazy.
Yeah, you got to see the video, bro. It's man, look, he could have walked away, bro. Once he dropped old boy, that's it. You know what I mean? But to continuously, bro, the way they did old boy, bro, it was just bad, man. It was bad.
Hey, Raider Mike, when I used to see Ontario Smith throw up DPA, he used to throw he'll pass some heights up, gangs when he got touchdowns. I knew it was real. I'm like, Sacramento, we ain't got it all, bro. Every Sacramento player outside of Teddy Bruschi.
Damn, yo.
But he from the suburbs.
The Wizinator's from Sacramento too?
No, he from the suburbs though. Roseville. But he was born in Frisco in San Francisco and then moved to Roseville.
Not the Wizinator, bro.
Oh, you know who else is? Bill Cartwright, but he's from Elk Grove. He's from the suburbs too.
Yeah, Bill Cartwright was cold though. Said he's gonna whoop Michael Jordan ass, man.
That's that Sacramento talk, man. You know what I'm saying?
He said, you ever disrespect me like that again, I'll break your fucking legs, Michael Jordan.
Hey, talk that shit. Talk that shit, Bill.
That's what he said. And I wish he would have whipped his ass. I couldn't stand that motherfucker.
What you guys, before we get out of here, what you guys got going on tonight? What we got going on?
I'm gonna go live tonight, 6:30 as always. And if the Horsemen are getting together, then I'll be there.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Okay, we're doing the Horsemen on Hammer's channel tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. What you got, Dirty?
I'll be in the basement this evening. Other than that, I'll be watching.
So Dirty got a show tonight in the basement, probably around what, midnight your time?
10, about 10 o'clock.
So 10 o'clock
West Coast
time, you guys. West Coast. Make sure you guys go check out Dirty Raider on YouTube as well, man. Basement shows are dope. Shout out to NorCal Raider Jesse, my dog. Dirty's link is right there. Make sure you guys go subscribe. Also, go subscribe to my brother Hammer's house right here. That's where the show will be tonight with the Four Horsemen. And then we also got Wasted. Is Wasted in here? I seen it all through here. But hold on real quick. Let me see.
This dog is wilding. I'm about to kick his ass. No,
here we go. Boom. Right here, man. Shout out to Jesse. Wasted's link is right there. Also, pause. Go subscribe to all three of my guys, man. I appreciate y'all. We damn near have 600 people in here the whole fucking time.
Oh, it's 2:00, y'all. 2:00. Y'all know what it is. Talk That Shit Tuesday. We will be live. I'm gonna go take care of little man, and then we'll be getting right into it. We still got a lot to talk about. All these rumors going around today. Franchise tag deadline. Yeah. Franchise tag deadline is at 4:00. And we talk about what's next moving forward. We're a week away from free agency. We got to start really talking about what's next for the Raiders. So, guys, pull on up. And, yeah, let's have some fucking fun for a while.
Talk that shit. All love. You already know. Love you, brothers, man. Shout out to the chat. I appreciate you guys. Wipe them feet on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. I got a few more quick hit videos coming up today. And then I will be over at Hammer's house tonight with the Four Horsemen show. And I will definitely be playing the chat as well tonight with Dirty show. He's always on hella late. You know what I mean? So I'll be down there sleep when Dirty come on. Sometimes I just pop in and be like, hey, what's up, Brody? It's midnight where I'm at, bro.
Hey, look, as I always tell y'all, bro, if y'all ever want to be on the show, I got no issue moving my shit forward. You know what I mean? To have you guys come rock with a brother. You know what I mean?
I realized I spent like 6 hours the last time with you. I said I think that's about 50 shows combined. I think I'm gonna chill a little bit from Hammer from Dirty shit because we did like an 8-hour fucking live, bro, and we talked about some wild shit. So I was like, you know what? I think we put some work in over there. We put some pain in. But
you missed it last night though. We did a special. We did a little mime time too. That shit was dope.
Oh yeah. Oh, and as I've been telling everybody, bro, I'm gonna tell you too. At the football game, I will be mic'd up, I will be camered, and I will be live the whole fucking time. I just went and got my GoPro Hero 10 with the chest vest, and it does do live.
So when he throws a pick six on me, he just can stay put and have it focused right on.
Hey, keep it on when you get rocked too, bro.
Hey, look. So what I'm gonna do? Hey, look, if I fly past you, bro, you will get an instant replay on the motherfucking camera, bro. Instant replay, bro.
Hey, my wife said I might have to play quarterback on one of the teams, y'all. She said the way your back's set up, I'm not having you out there running full routes. I said, but let me get at least a couple plays in, man. I got to show these burners real quick. So I got to see what position I'm gonna be able to play. Whatever the wife says, I'm running with it. But I appreciate y'all. We got to talk about the game too coming up. So we got to get this shit together, man. We only got a month and some change.
50 days away, y'all.
Yeah, so we got to get that together as well. But shout out to my brothers, man. I'm about to go here and handle some things, man. Appreciate you guys for pulling up on me, man.
Man, I love, brother.
One.